My beloved child, I see you, the weight you're carrying, the doubts that creep in, and the quiet fears you hold deep within. But listen closely, because today I have a message just for you. It's not just any message. It's one that holds the power to transform your journey, to uncover the purpose hidden in your pain, and to ignite the strength within you that's waiting to rise. This is your moment, a divinely appointed time to hear what will guide, protect, and prepare you for the incredible future that lies ahead. Stay with me until the very end, because every word carries the breakthrough you've been searching for. Don't let this moment pass you by. Your next chapter begins here, and it's one you won't want to miss. Pause for just a moment. I need you to hear this before it's too late. You are standing at a crossroads, even if you don't realize it. Decisions have been set before you, choices that may seem small now, but will shape your future in ways you cannot yet see. You've felt uncertainty, haven't you? A quiet whisper of doubt, a nudge deep inside telling you to be careful, to reconsider, to resist rushing ahead. This is not a trick of your mind. It's me calling out to you, trying to get your attention before you make a mistake that could cost you more than you're prepared to lose. I have seen many before you walk down a path they never intended, simply because they ignored my gentle prompting. I don't want that for you, which is why I'm speaking now. Will you pause and listen? I want to protect you from unnecessary pain, regret, and the heavy weight that comes from an avoidable mistake. Please, my child, give me these few minutes. I promise they will not be wasted. Sweet child, is your spirit yearning for God's touch? Let me know by commenting, "Yes, I need," so we can pray for you. Like any good parent who loves a child, I don't issue warnings to frighten you, but to protect you. When I see danger ahead or paths that appear inviting but lead to harm, my heart compels me to call out and redirect your steps. My beloved, hear me carefully. I want to keep you from stumbling into choices that might weigh heavily on your spirit, decisions that could bring regret, loss, or struggle. Right now, it is essential to do more than just hear my words. I need you to truly listen. Take them into your heart and let them guide your thoughts, actions, and choices. Pay close attention to the voice of my spirit, for it is through that gentle urging you'll find clarity to avoid costly mistakes. Sometimes the loudest voices around you demand your attention, but I invite you into the quiet to sit in my presence and let my words root deeply in your heart. Remember, my dear child, the most dangerous mistakes rarely come with flashing lights and warning sirens. They sneak in quietly, a small compromise here, a hasty decision there, a moment of pride telling you to rely on your own understanding instead of seeking my wisdom. Watch carefully. These small missteps can snowball. What seems insignificant now can lead you to heartbreak down the road. I see the entire picture, even when you cannot. Trust me when I say that your obedience today can prevent sorrow tomorrow. A costly mistake often begins in the heart when pride insists you don't need help, when it urges you not to seek my counsel, claiming you can handle everything on your own. But I am calling you to a posture of humility. Understand, asking me for guidance is not weakness. It is strength, true wisdom. Humility opens your ears to my voice. Pride, on the other hand, drowns it out. Remain humble, and I will guide you around obstacles, showing you the safest way forward. My cherished child, if you have found warmth in these words, a simple like goes a long way. I have given you a simple method to discern whether a choice aligns with my will. Examine the fruit it bears. If a decision leads to peace, joy, kindness, generosity, and a sense of my presence, it likely aligns with my heart. But if it brings confusion, tension, strife, or a sense of distance from me, then pause. Not every door that opens is from me. Some doors are traps, disguised as opportunities. Take time to test the fruit before you walk through. And if you realize you are already heading toward a costly mistake, do not despair. My grace is always available to help you change course. Listen closely now. It is never too late to turn back to me. I am not here to condemn you. I am here to guide you. Simply bring your decision before me. Ask for my wisdom, and I will help you find the right path. My love for you does not waver, even if you have taken a wrong step. My mercy is new every morning, and my guidance is always ready to lead you back into the light. Life is full of choices, and every decision, big or small, creates ripples in your future. What may seem insignificant today can grow into something much bigger tomorrow. That is why I urge you to stop and think before you move forward. Have you sought my guidance? Have you asked if your choice aligns with truth, wisdom, and what I have called you to do? I am not here to control you. I am here to lead you. There is a path that leads to joy, peace, and fulfillment, and another that leads to regret, disappointment, and pain. Which will you take? There is one who does not want you to listen to me. He whispers lies, dressing things up to appear easier, quicker, or more appealing than they really are. He'll tell you it's not a big deal, that it won't hurt, or that everyone else is doing it. But my child, I see what he is trying to do. The enemy never warns you about the consequences, only offers momentary pleasure or a false sense of control. I warn you because I love you and have something far better for you than what temptation offers. Do not fall for it. What looks harmless today may carry a price your heart is not ready to pay. You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet hesitation, the inner voice urging you to slow down, wait, or reconsider, that is me, my spirit inside you, guiding you like a loving parent who sees what you cannot. The world tells you to trust only what you see or what feels good in the moment. But I tell you, true wisdom comes from listening to what is unseen, from trusting the voice that whispers, even when everything else shouts. You don't need all the answers right now. You only need to trust that I do. Perhaps you are reading this and thinking it's too late, that you've already made the mistake. No, my child, it's not too late. As long as you have breath, there is a chance to turn things around. Mistakes have consequences, but I am a God of redemption. I can take what is broken and make it whole, take what was meant for harm and use it for good. But you must come to me. Let me help you. Let me lead you out of the situation that feels like a dead end. You are never beyond my grace, cherished one. Let this motivating note travel beyond you. Share it with others who might be feeling low. I say this because I love you. I never want to see you broken by choices that could have been avoided. I never want to see you wandering in confusion when I stand here ready to guide you. Take these words to heart. Think before you act. Pray before you decide. Trust before you rush. If you do, you will find that wisdom protects, truth preserves, and my love is always enough to lead you through. And if you stumble, if you make a choice that brings pain, remember, my arms are always open to receive, heal, and restore you. It's never too late to return to me. As I conclude this message, I ask you once more, listen very carefully. Watch this message in its entirety. Do not turn away before it's finished. Every word is here for a purpose. Every line meant to keep you safe and secure in my love. Remember, my child, my commands are not burdensome. They are given out of love, to shield you from unnecessary heartache and to position you for the blessings I have in store. Trust me. Trust that my ways are higher than your ways, my thoughts higher than your thoughts, and my love for you beyond measure. Walk forward with your eyes on me, and I promise to guide you safely past every trap and into the beautiful future I have prepared for you. Dear child, please consider supporting our mission by clicking Buy Me a Coffee. Your generosity allows us to continue sharing God's Word on YouTube. We are truly grateful for any contribution. Hear me well, my dear. I come not to judge, but to lift you up, revealing that darkness must surrender to the light I've placed within you. Let my soothing voice replace any condemning words or painful memories echoing in your mind. Embrace my promise rather than judgment. I am the timeless one, unchanging through the ages, always present and everlasting. Because of this, you can rise above the shadows of your past and stride confidently toward the brilliant horizon I have set before you. I have already begun mending the scars within you and guiding you away from resentment. Even if echoes of past words or harmful deeds linger, know that I am surrounding your life with my renewing presence right now. As you lay down to rest each night, release those stubborn worries that rob you of your peace. Instead of clutching your concerns, let me support your head with the tenderness of a devoted guardian cradling a beloved child. I am here to calm the chaos in your mind and assure you that no obstacle lasts forever when you trust in my ever-present goodness. Solitude cannot conquer you. My love surrounds your heart, quieting every fear and drying every tear. Be still, close your eyes, and soak in this eternal connection we share. My presence lifts you up, protects you, and removes the grip of despair. My wisdom will light every crossroad you encounter. You have seen people mock true faith for fleeting gains, but I am revealing your true essence so you can see yourself as I do, a marvelous creation of infinite worth, surpassing any treasure this world can offer. You are beginning to see how truly precious you are to me. While others bathed in my blessings and forgot my name, you returned with thanksgiving. Your trust pleases me more than mere words ever could. Your steadfast spirit shines with a brilliance that goes beyond appearances, and your enduring commitment inspires me. Behold, dear one, loyalty is a priceless gem. A heart that stands firm against disappointment glows before me, and you are mastering relentless dedication with every passing day. Your determination to pray, to be genuine, and to hold on to my promises, even when you don't yet see the answers, is remarkable. You are entering a realm of extraordinary power where I can declare my plans for you and unveil the victories I have set aside for you. My cherished soul, join us and let our words lift you higher each day. Subscribe for gentle inspiration and encouragement. Each day, I pour into you the essence of life itself. I speak with divine love, and through these words, your spirit is refreshed with the strength it needs. I have extended your days so that you may witness the wonders I have in store. I grant you the spirit of rejuvenation, reviving you from within and renewing your vitality so you may conquer every peak and traverse every valley with unwavering confidence. I am teaching you patience, helping you understand that there is a time to act swiftly and a time to rest peacefully. Pay close attention to my guidance in every season. When the storm rages and shadows threaten, stand firm in unshakable faith. My presence will guide you, illuminating even the darkest hours and ensuring safe passage through every gloom. Walk boldly, for I surround you like a shield. As you move among those hungry for hope, they will sense the strength radiating from you. They may not have the words for it, but they will feel the extraordinary power I have given you. With my blessing, your eyes will be open to see your true nature, magnificent and uniquely crafted for a meaningful purpose. Let no harsh word from the envious define you, for I have already called you my own. Their negative words hold no sway over the destiny I have forged for you. You are a strong creation in my hands, shaped through trials and refined by fire, ready now to be filled with my presence. Many will be amazed by your unwavering resilience, yet we both know your strength is no accident. It was formed by my heavenly touch. Each word of this promise is meant to fortify your spirit and bring peace to your mind. I, the architect of all creation, walk with you every step. Because I am near, fear cannot diminish your courage. Fear and doubt have lost their hold on you. With me at your side, success awaits you. My favor shines upon you. Release all self-doubt and accept the certainty of my steady support. Open your hands to receive the victories I have arranged uniquely for you, and let every success bear witness to the perfection of my love. Nothing in existence can separate us. In moments of uncertainty or when you feel isolated, my love stands unmoved. When you falter, I stand ready to guide you back to the right path. My endurance exceeds your understanding. In your hardest times, I have reached out to you, urging you away from the mirages that offer fleeting comfort but ultimately lead to deeper despair. I have revealed to you a better way, unyielding resolve rooted in faith. Though life's trials test your strength, remember that every step you take in faith draws you closer to unimaginable rewards. I have counted your tears, stayed by your side in your pain, and wept with you as a true companion. to show you that I understand. You are never alone in your battles, for I stand with you, ready to exchange your weakness for my divine strength. My sweet child, let this spark of hope shine on. Pass this message to someone who needs a gentle lift. My heavenly host surrounds you, protecting you, even when you are unaware. In due time, I will open your spiritual eyes to see the hidden battles fought on your behalf. Indeed, there have been countless moments when danger was halted without your knowledge, fatal accidents prevented, diseases held at bay, and schemes of the enemy thwarted and destroyed. Rest assured, for I shield your loved ones with mighty power. I urge you and your entire household to seek my presence and place your full trust in me, so that you may all partake of my sacred promises. Let your family know that every apparent setback or closed door can be a divine arrangement for a brighter tomorrow. If anyone has suffered the loss of a job or a dear companion, tell them that I have the power to shape every outcome, turning disappointment into something good. Remind them that all things work together for the good of those who truly love me. Encourage them to live a life of gratitude, praising me in both joyous and trying moments, and watch as gratitude and worship fill many hearts with wonder. Assure them there is no need to fear. I plan only good for them. Precious one, your giving reflects the blessing of the Almighty. By offering your super thanks, you support our sacred mission to enlighten souls. May abundant grace return to you. Today I bring you a message of great importance. Take a moment to pause, truly focus, and embrace each word. Do not allow distractions to pull you away, nor let any fleeting worry or lingering regret overshadow this call for deeper connection. My compassion has no bounds, and I want you to know the fullness of solace found in my eternal embrace. Yet as I pour out my devotion, I must offer gentle counsel, for my love compels me to speak. Certain matters within your soul need your attention. When you place them in my hands, blessings will flow into your life. My intention is never to shame you or push you away. I want to see you rise, unburdened by weights that hinder your growth. Listen closely to these words, leading you toward a brighter destiny. My cherished one, I see your deep desire to trust and believe. Yet be vigilant about the shadows of negativity creeping into your mind. Seeds of discontent and doubt can choke out precious faith, robbing you of the miracles you are meant to witness. Do not let a thankless spirit weigh down your soul. If you find yourself drifting into doubt, pause and confide in me. Let me remove that doubt and fill you with unwavering optimism. Surround yourself with people of wisdom who uplift you with honesty, steering clear of those who sow discord. Choose this day to trust my promise, or risk missing the marvels I'm poised to unveil in your life. Embrace faith, not complaint. Cling to hope, not despair. This is your call to rise to new heights of grace and blessing. Cast off bitterness, embrace hope, and hold on to faith. You will see astonishing transformations, blessings in your finances, harmony in your relationships, strength in your health, and clarity in your purpose. I want your home to overflow with my goodness, peace, harmony, and joy, and for your heart to be filled with my presence. You are my beloved child. Wrap yourself in my promises as in a warm blanket on a cold day. Let your soul find rest in my unchanging nature. I will ensure you are equipped and strengthened when you need it most. Cast your burdens on me, take my hand, and allow me to guide you into a season of growth and abundance. I watched over you through the night, as you tossed and turned, wrestling with your own reflections. My sweet child, let this spark of hope shine on. Pass it along to someone who needs a gentle lift. I saw how memories of old wounds reemerged, how questions about the future spun through your mind. Yet in the midst of that whirlwind, I also saw those moments you gave me reverence. Do not underestimate how deeply it moves my heart when you think of me, even in your exhaustion. Your unwavering love reveals your deep longing for me above all else. Yes, it brings me joy to see your victories, but what I treasure most is your steadfast belief, knowing I am with you and love you without fail. Your unwavering faith is more than an ornament. It is a potent force that erases doubt, shapes your character, removes obstacles, and brings hope to those around you. My word is the unstoppable force driving everything forward. I have given you the might to face the darkness and remain standing in adversity. With this unshakable faith, you cling to the enduring nature of my love, which anchors you through every storm. As certain as sunrise, so is my unfailing compassion for you. There is nowhere you can go where my presence will not shield you. No depths of despair I will not reach into to lift you up. My love for you is eternal, relentless, and immeasurable. Rest in that truth, for it never fades. When life weighs heavily and your spirit grows weary, I will be your renewal. When the way ahead is unclear, I will guide you with precision. When you face rejection, I will shelter you. Trust that I am pouring out my infinite favor upon your life. I long for you to grasp the depth of my devotion. My heart aches to have you near. Indeed, I seek your unwavering loyalty in return. Surrender your heart to me, heed my commands, and walk confidently on this path of faith and abundance. I have placed the answer to your concerns at your feet. Look into my word, and you will find hidden treasures for every challenge. In my promises, you have the power to achieve unimaginable triumphs, not just for yourself, but for future generations who will view your life as a shining testament to divine grace. You are cradled in my embrace, sheltered by the expanse of my presence. Your family too shall know my protection, for I am a fortress for all who seek refuge in me. Sweet little one, let this encouragement take flight. Share this message with up to 3 people who need uplifting. Understand, my dear, I was with you yesterday in the trials you endured. I am with you today, and I will remain with you tomorrow. There will be moments when I call you to find rest amid life's chaos. Your spirit needs a pause. I want you to honor the sanctuary I have built within you, to step away from distractions and to renew your strength in my presence. Shut out the noise of endless demands and incline your ear to my whisper, peaceful and restoring. Your commitment is truly commendable. Never doubt that I see those quiet moments you carve out daily for prayer, immersing yourself in Scripture and letting your soul sing praises to me. These moments are seeds that blossom into a harvest of tranquility and closeness with my spirit. Then you will sense my presence within you, renewing the confidence needed to rise above any criticism. Your wisdom has grown. You rise above careless judgments, free from the chains of seeking everyone's approval. You have found your identity in me, your divine Father. Still, there are those who watch from the sidelines, consumed by envy, astonished by the blessings flowing in your life. They may fling rumors or criticisms your way, but you remain steady because you know who stands with you, an all-powerful God who sees your genuine heart. If they intend to sow discord, allow me to take charge. Do not repay evil with evil. Instead, hold fast to the certainty that I, the Almighty, shield those who trust in me. I have been with you in your darkest hours, and now, in your flourishing faith, I will never withdraw my support. You have wisely entrusted your path into my hands. I love you and those you love. Your home is safe under my watch. Pause and reflect on the astounding journey we have taken together. My unwavering support, even in moments when you doubted I had heard your cries. I was there, orchestrating solutions behind the scenes. Let this be your unshakable pledge. You and your family are held in my eternal embrace. How do you feel when I speak of my love for you? When you realize I see your deepest emotions, your fleeting thoughts, and the prayers you can't even articulate. Let the knowledge of your great worth spark joy within you. Anchor yourself on the unchanging foundation of my word, not on the ever-shifting ground of emotions. My word is truth and life, a constant rock in a sea of uncertainty and fear. Regardless of your emotional ups and downs, my promises remain firm. Don't let any delay or uncertainty undermine your faith in my steadfast devotion to your cause. Dismiss any voice contradicting my word, for my truth endures forever. Nothing can separate you from my love. Indeed, there will be times it feels like enemies surround you, hurling missiles of doubt, confusion, or temptation. but I have already equipped you with the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of my Spirit. These are not metaphors. They are divine powers I have bestowed upon you, enabling you to withstand every assault meant to hinder you. Remember my pledge. I never abandon my beloved. With a single word, I can turn the tide of battle in your favor. My heavenly armies guarantee your protection in ways beyond your understanding. Proclaim your faith in me, and let your praise echo among the heavens, for I respond to a heart full of unwavering devotion. My dearest, keep spreading these good vibes. Share this message with up to 3 loved ones who need a small dose of positivity. In this moment, heavenly guardians are stationed around you, tirelessly shielding your life. They will not stop until you emerge from your trials victorious, steadfast, and free. Though you cannot see them, their presence is as real as the air you breathe. Stand firm, confident that I, the Supreme One, have promised to fulfill my plans for you. Breathe deeply, allow the stress to fade, and let my comforting peace envelop you. Sometimes I see you searching for the right words to describe what stirs within your heart when my presence enfolds you with indescribable gentleness. It is a comfort too profound for exact words, yet you know it's more real than any fleeting emotion. Embrace this as your daily reality, the unwavering assurance that I am with you at all times, regardless of how high or low your emotions run. My commitment to you never wavers. When you feel lonely, call my name, and a wave of my love will flood your soul, renewing and strengthening you. From sunrise to the stillness of midnight, I watch over you without fail. Your wait has been long, and you have felt the weight of delayed hopes. Yet understand that a grand blessing requires perfect timing. Through the waiting, your patience grows, and your inner fortitude is shaped. Notice how your faith has been forged in the fires of adversity, emerging stronger and more resilient. You have learned the art of perseverance, standing firm when every voice tells you to give up. Now, you are prepared to receive the unveiling of a glorious future. Do not let delays dampen your spirit. They are preparing an outcome that exceeds your highest expectations. Walk confidently, conquering the towering mountains of faith that may appear daunting. At the summit, you will witness my greatness and glimpse new facets of my nature. There, you will grasp the depths of my kindness, not just as a distant rumor, but as a profound reality. I have never turned my gaze from you. I have never left you to fend for yourself. In your stillest moments, I have been at work, crafting the perfect circumstances for the appointed time. Your faithfulness and perseverance have been a precious gift in my sight. How it delights my heart to see a child who clings to faith despite seeming silent. There were moments you thought I was not moving. Perhaps you imagined I was distant. But my dear, I was always near, dispatching my angels on your behalf, turning obstacles aside and guarding you from unseen dangers. I held you so close that sometimes you barely sensed me, like the air around you. You stayed silent yet held on to me without question, and I treasure that more than you know. I delight in the soul who clings to faith, whether on the mountaintop or in the valley. I have a magnificent plan for you. Your life is no accident. It is a carefully orchestrated masterpiece. Your spirit is already radiant, kind, compassionate, strong, and hopeful. And through you, I will pour blessings on your household and beyond. You will shine, lifting up everyone who meets you. Watch as I lead you from one victory to another. Carry on with endurance, overcoming every barrier in the path of my promises. Let your journey speak of unwavering resolve and faithfulness that inspires others. Stand firm and let your voice ring out with the glorious news of my love. Tell your family and friends about the great deeds I have accomplished and the even greater things I will do. Invite them into this faith journey so they may witness how my power transforms hearts and situations. I will grant you the strength and understanding to grasp the width, length, height, and depth of my love. Keep working diligently. Keep growing in knowledge. Stay hopeful. The season of inaction is ending, and now is your time to rise and conquer. Your blessings are on the verge of revealing themselves in ways that will change your life. The trials you faced have equipped you for the opportunities ahead. When my favor pours out, it will touch every aspect of your being, sparking profound growth and strengthening your testimony. Your success will reflect my power, and all will marvel at what I have done through you. Cherished believers, come and discover the joy of walking in Christ's radiant presence. Tap Join to enter a welcoming community where His teachings unite us in love. Together, we'll fortify our faith and lift each other up. My child, always remember the depth of my unwavering loyalty. No power can stop me from blessing you. Your future lies secure under my rule, for I am sovereign over all. Do not let rumors or deceptive words unsettle your peace. Words that lack truth hold no authority over your real worth. My love rules supreme. Reject anything contrary to the kindness I've promised. Keep your eyes on my infinite goodness. I formed you with a unique purpose, and only I hold the right to define your worth. I know every dream you hold, even the unspoken ones, and I promise to bring them forth at the perfect time. Embrace my unwavering word and know that no one can overturn my plan to bless, protect, and guide you. Devote your time to seeking my presence and serving with genuine passion. Invest in the people you hold dear, your family, your closest friends, sharing both joy and sorrow in sincerity, creating bonds that last into eternity. Honor those who stood by you when times were hard, and see how I have placed companions to journey with you. You will encounter souls longing for empathy, searching for the warmth of a caring heart. Offer them what I have given you, understanding, truth, and inspiration. By sharing love, you mirror my nature. Do not be discouraged if some reject your kindness or break your trust. Remember, I love even those who reject me, and I choose to shine my grace on every soul. Never cease to love. Your capacity to lift those around you reflects the essence of who I am. Your strength and provision come from me, not from the unpredictable reactions of people. Focus on me alone, and we will stand shoulder to shoulder. No danger can remove you from my care. Surrender your fears and trust in my power and my intention to bring goodness your way. Your enemy has tried countless times to halt your progress, yet I have thwarted him at each turn. When you walk through darkness, I remained watchful, lighting your path with hope. Believe that I have set your feet on solid ground, free from the smothering grip of hopelessness. Let me reach into your inmost being. Right now, dear one, pause all distractions, even if only for a brief moment. Hear me declaring, I love you. This is no casual remark. It is a sacred vow, unwavering and eternal. My love was forged through trial, etched forever in truth, and upheld by an unwavering promise, unchallenged and enduring. Each star adorning the night sky testifies to my boundless creativity and my mastery of dispelling darkness. The sun that warms you each day represents my radiant love, banishing every hint of despair. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Embrace these signs of my divine attention. They reveal how deeply you matter to me, far beyond your wildest imagination. Each night as you rest, cling to these realities and hand me your worries. Breathe deeply, letting my peace saturate your being. With every new sunrise, embrace the fresh grace I pour out upon you. Rise to face the day, confident that I am in every detail. I long for you to flourish, to innovate, to radiate joy, to truly live. Real living goes beyond mere existence. It means intertwining your heart with mine, finding beauty in every breath you take. My love gives you the power to face challenges with courage and the grace to endure hardships. Your future may seem uncertain to you, but I see it as divinely orchestrated for greatness. Resist letting temporary feelings dictate your identity. Instead, root yourself in me, the one who sees all timelines with perfect clarity. Reflect on past wonders, how I delivered my people in desperate situations, how I parted waters that blocked their way, and how I collapsed barriers that seemed invincible. My power remains unchanging. I am the ultimate force, capable of breaking down any wall before you. Hold to this truth, and you will witness my mighty presence. Use patience as a tool to conquer your anxieties. Allow my unwavering commitment to guide every decision and reaction. In this season of waiting, you are being refined. Impurities are removed, forging a more precious version of you. Great visions await, but it is essential you develop the readiness to fully receive them. I do not withhold gifts to punish you. Sometimes I delay them so you can grow to the point where you can thrive under their weight. Rest assured, you are always on my mind. My timing is purposeful and perfect. Precious child, join our growing family, and let's inspire one another. Subscribe now for daily sparks of hope and motivation. If I hasten you forward, it may be because you are ready for the growth ahead. If I linger, it is to shape something extraordinary within you. Your triumphs and accomplishments will stir others to pursue righteousness. They will see a life marked by unwavering faith and wonder at its source. Then you can testify of a Father who never fails his children, one who rescues, renews, and leads by steadfast grace. Embrace your trials confidently. Show your scars and weaknesses proofs of authentic struggles endured. Let them see grace triumph over suffering, that divine love heals even the deepest wounds. In doing so, you exalt my name, directing all souls to the timeless story of salvation. I watch you in stillness, treasuring each beat of your heart. Your silent desires ring in my awareness. Your hidden sorrows have not escaped my notice. I hold them dear because each one matters. Reveal to me what's hidden, your fears, regrets, and unspoken shame. Let me transform that secret weight into the unshakable assurance of my nearness. Your past shortcomings do not diminish your worth in my eyes. I see you clothed in the garment of renewal. Walk boldly in that reality and let it shape your view of who you are and the greatness you can achieve with me. Your destiny is certain. You have been chosen for a specific mission only you can fulfill with such precision. There is no need to compare yourself to anyone else. Weave your talents, experiences, and passions into my kingdom's tapestry, believing every thread is significant. I will orchestrate opportunities for your gifts to shine, and you will marvel at how I align moments for you to be exactly where I need you to be. Coincidences are illusions. Only careful coordination reveals my marvelous design. Rise in hope. Let it fuel your ambition and calm your fears. Watch the miracles already springing up around you. When you appreciate the blessings around you, gratitude illuminates my closeness. I am the sovereign one, seeing what's ahead, redeeming your past, and standing with you this very moment. Keep leaning on my wisdom. Brush aside the shadows blocking your thoughts. Focus on the present and trust me to carve roads through the wilderness. I parted the waters in the past, and I will do so again. Prepare yourself, for you will overcome these trials and then burst into psalms of praise, declaring my unwavering faithfulness. I see the quiet longing in your soul, the deep ache that surfaces in the stillness of night. You wonder if I will speak again, if my presence will calm the silent turbulence that sometimes weighs on you. I want you to know my voice has never ceased to speak, my child. It resonates, steady and eternal. Even when the world distracts your eyes, I remain, vibrant in every breath you take. I see your every struggle, whether it's financial strain, lack of understanding from loved ones, or internal battles in your own mind. My power is not shaken by your challenges. My grace never fails, even when darkness feels unending. Come to me with openness, holding nothing back. Surrender your hidden pains, your deepest longings, and all unvoiced fears. Pour them out to me as a child does with a loving parent. You were never meant to bear these loads on your own. Place them in my hands and witness me transform burdens into songs of renewed hope. Even if you believe you have fallen short, know that my love is not conditional on your perfection. It is a gift I lavish upon you because your worth is immeasurable to me. Experience the depth of my devotion. Sometimes you may wonder if I truly delight in you, especially when guilt or regret sneaks in. Yet I claim you as my own, my precious child. I know everything about your past and focus on the extraordinary creation I am molding you to be. My love has no limit. If you ever feel that you've disappointed me, let me comfort you. I don't define you by your failures. I see the brilliance within your soul and am dedicated to nurturing that light until it shines fully. Rest in the assurance that your past does not dictate your destiny. Instead, you are guided by the promise of a hopeful future I have authored for you. Believe me when I say your life story is still unfolding, and it is filled with joys and significance you can't yet imagine. Placing your trust in people can feel risky, especially after experiencing rejection or seeing dreams crumble. The world can be harsh, and human hearts are prone to change. But I remain constant. Your steady loyalty is a fortress. Look to me and find a father who is always listening, always ready to hold you near. Approach me with confidence, bringing me every worry, every dream, every stirring within you. There is nothing too big for me to handle, nor is there anything so small that I would dismiss it. Your heartfelt prayers bring me such delight. When you share your happiness, your sorrows, and even your frustrations, each emotion becomes a sacred part of our intimate relationship, and I treasure every moment of it. There, in our communion, I will lavish upon you a peace that fills every void in your soul. Consider the greatness of creation. Every star in the sky is set in its ordained place. Each galaxy follows a path I laid out long ago. If I care for these stars, giving them cosmic purpose, how much more will I care for you, fashioned in my own image? Your heartbeat is of infinite worth to me. Even the smallest birds remain under my watchful eye, and you are far more valuable than they are. Grasp this truth and let it banish every lingering doubt about your worth. Indeed, you are part of a grand masterpiece. Each day calls you to welcome my presence and power at work on your behalf. Life offers countless distractions, endless tasks, the noise of technology, and social demand. Cherished one, let this motivating note travel far. Hand this message to others who may be feeling low. Take a moment to be still, breathe deeply, and let my spirit touch your core. A simple moment of sincere focus on me can change your entire life. In that stillness, my love appears with such clarity that it eclipses the noise of this world. If you yearn to experience that holy space, gently say, "I need you." Such a cry is enough to blow away the fog of uncertainty, letting you see that I have always been here, softly guiding your heart. Make this your practice, taking moments throughout the day to acknowledge me. Your worries will fade as faith rises, creating room for joy and strength to flourish. I urge you to find the courage to forgive. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is a powerful testimony to your faith in my justice and mercy. When you relinquish resentment toward others or even yourself, you open the door for my healing to flow unrestrained. Holding on to bitterness is like consuming poison, hoping it harms someone else. It steals your peace, chaining you to the pain you want to escape. But when you forgive, you allow me to transform your suffering into wisdom and compassion. In that transformation, you draw closer to the heart of my Son, who extended love even when persecuted. Do not fear that those who wronged you will escape accountability. Trust my timing and judgment. True forgiveness frees you from the bonds of your own anger, making way for my grace to fill every wounded place. There, within my grace, you will find the power to move forward, unburdened by past injuries. You may wonder if your prayers truly hold power, if your quiet words reach my heavenly realm. I assure you they do. The prayers of my faithful ones echo through eternity. When you pray in alignment with my will, walls can crumble, storms can be stilled, and hearts can be transformed. Yet remember, prayer is not a mere ritual, but a deep connection with me. I am not a distant ruler who demands ritual without love. I am your Father, longing for authentic dialogue. Share your deepest heart with me, then give me space to answer. Sometimes my answers come swiftly, other times they unfold majestically over time. Trust that I am always moving, orchestrating situations to ensure the best outcome for you. Even if you don't see it immediately, if you hold fast to faith, one day you will look back and see how every setback served a greater purpose. and every detour was actually a deliberate step in my ultimate plan to raise you and refine you for greater things. Reflect on how I am shaping you. Challenges arise in your life for a reason. They become pillars that elevate you in faith, endurance, and love. If you face financial strain, let it show you that I am your true provider. If relationships falter, view them as lessons in patience and compassion. If disappointments or failures occur, they remind you to ground your identity in my unwavering promises rather than fleeting successes. I do not delight in your struggles, but I use them to shape you into someone of profound depth and beauty. Keep moving forward. I walk with you every step of the way. Let each struggle become a declaration of my power to renew and uplift. Never underestimate the power of your words. With them, you can create or destroy, heal or hurt. I urge you to speak with grace, letting your words be instruments of comfort and truth. When you offer hope, you share a piece of me with others. Praise generously, give thanks often, and continuously encourage those who cross your path. Watch how your world changes when you choose to build rather than break down. In your darkest hour, boldly declare my promises over your situation. For example, when illness threatens, declare that by my wounds you are healed. If financial problems weigh on you, declare I am your provider, able to meet every need from my boundless riches. When your words align with my truth, they carry tremendous power to transform despair into hope. That hope, anchored in my promise, will never fail. Observe how children trust their parents without question, fully expecting their needs to be met. That is the childlike faith I invite you to have in me, that I will provide for you even before you ask. When a child is hungry, they trust their parent to provide food. In the same way, when your spirit is in need of comfort or direction, trust that I am already preparing what you require. Faith doesn't deny challenges. It allows me to step into them and display my power. Faith is venturing into the unknown, certain I will catch you if you stumble. This journey we share is a holy partnership. I hold the boundless treasures of the universe, and you bring me a heart open to receive. When you grasp the wonder of that partnership, your heart will overflow with gratitude. Gratitude, in turn, invites even more of my presence and magnifies abundance in every area of your life. Pause and consider your past. Indeed, you have faced heartbreak and endured disappointments that felt insurmountable, yet you also have testimonies. Remember that time you thought all hope was gone, but I made a way forward? Think of how I carried you through a season you now realize was essential for your growth. See how every hardship carried a lesson. Every obstacle was an opportunity to rely on me more deeply. These memories are more than nostalgia. They are monuments of faith, testifying to my faithfulness in the past and my promise to stand firm in the future. The same divine presence that parted seas, calmed storms, and fed multitudes is active in your life, longing to show you that same power. In times of doubt, recall the victories I've already won. Let that remembrance rekindle your faith in my capacity today and tomorrow. Know that I delight in seeing you rest. The world often makes you feel like you must constantly prove your worth through endless striving. But I designed you for a balance of work and rest, for serene reflection and joyful engagement. When you rest in me, you proclaim your trust in my sovereignty, acknowledging that life doesn't depend solely on your efforts. In that rest, you find renewal. Your creativity flourishes, your spirit is nurtured, and your soul opens to my quiet whisper, which restores and refreshes you. I am not just your God in moments of crisis. I am also the presence in your calm evenings and gentle mornings, longing to commune with you during life's quiet pauses. Sometimes, dear one, your heart clings to regrets, wondering about the path not taken if you had chosen differently. But I urge you to surrender your past to me. I can redeem every choice and misstep, shaping it into a masterpiece that reveals my mercy, not just for you, but for those around you. Even your failures can become tools of my grace, teaching lessons of unwavering love to yourself and others. Do not believe your mistakes render you unworthy. I have a long history of using the flawed and the broken to fulfill my will. Every regret can become a place where my grace shines brighter. No matter how tangled your story has been, I can transform it into a testimony that encourages others to trust in my goodness. Lift your head high and let any shame fade. You are never beyond my reach, never too imperfect for my grand design. Allow your tears to fall if they must, then let me lift you into a new dawn, where my mercies are fresh each morning. Be mindful of how you invest your days. Life is brief, not meant to last forever in this world. Each sunrise offers you an opportunity to align yourself with my purpose, to spread kindness, speak truth, and sow seeds of love that will keep growing long after you are gone. Give generously of your time, your heart, your talents. In so doing, you reflect my essence, for I am the giver of all good things. In pouring yourself out for others, you honor me, and you will find your soul remains perpetually filled. Do not fear running out of resources. In my presence, you will have all you need: abundant love, unshakable strength, and divine wisdom to handle any circumstance. Embrace each day as an adventure in faith, certain that I walk with you in every moment. Watch for the miraculous, for I leave traces of my love in myriad ways. A sunrise blazing with color, an encouraging word from a stranger, or an unexpected wave of peace in the middle of turmoil. These are not coincidences, but evidence of my presence, gentle reminders that you are never alone. Remember, dear child, that miracles do not always arrive in monumental displays like parted seas. Often they are quiet movements that stir your spirit, compelling you to persevere, hope, and continue on in love. As you carry on, yes, you will face challenges. Understand this is nothing to fear or a sign that you have lost my favor. Adversity refines your character, revealing who you truly are and strengthening you. You may feel overwhelmed, but you will not be shattered. Though confusion may cloud your mind, you will never be abandoned. In the furnace of trial, shadows of doubt and fear are burned away, revealing a steadfast faith that shines in a dark world. People will notice the remarkable difference, how you face turmoil with poise and mercy. In your perseverance, they will witness my enduring strength, and their hope will be renewed. Remember, the flames of hardship do not come to destroy you, but to unveil the hidden gems within you. You were fashioned to thrive in community, not in isolation. My tender heart, if these words moved you, please tap that like button. I bring people into your life, family, friends, colleagues, because you need connection. Indeed, relationships can be messy and challenging, but recall that I made you to love and be loved, to carry burdens and to share joys. Community is a marvelous tapestry woven from the varied threads of experiences, personalities, and background. Dive into this tapestry wholeheartedly. When conflicts arise, exercise patience. Seek to understand before seeking to be understood, and forgive as you have been forgiven. In these interactions, you learn humility, kindness, and gentleness, qualities that flourish when you dwell in my presence. When pain comes, turn to me first. Let me heal your wounds so bitterness does not fester. Then return to your relationships with divine grace. In unity, you reflect my divine nature, perfect in love. Remain open to the Spirit's prompting. I may urge you to step outside your comfort zone, to take on a task that feels beyond your capacity, or to speak an uplifting word to a stranger. Perhaps I will direct you to help someone who can never repay you. Small acts of obedience, done with love, shift spiritual realms. Your inner being is powerful, equipping you for works that resonate through eternity. Pay attention to that inward voice. Do not ignore it when doubt arises. Trust in my leading. I rarely call only the qualified. Rather, I qualify those who are called. Your willingness unlocks the door to possibilities, allowing my light to shine in the most unlikely places. Faith grows when you step forward, trusting that I will provide the strength and resources you need. Let me remind you of your divine inheritance, the sacred privilege that comes from being my child. You hold immense power when facing adversity, for I am with you, and I am for you. Let that knowledge fill you with quiet confidence, so even when the storm howls, you will stand firm. I have bestowed upon you the tools of prayer, devotion, and my word, so you may remain steadfast against the forces that seek to discourage or mislead you. Do not overlook the immense power of a prayer offered with unwavering faith, the insight gained from a mind transformed by sacred texts, and the extraordinary change that springs from sincere worship. These are not mere rituals. They are profound pathways to transformation. When you offer your devotion, you lift your focus from earthly concerns to my magnificence. When you pray, you unite with my strength, inviting my presence into the tangible realm. As you reflect on my word, you anchor yourself in eternal truth, standing firm against the shifting tides of culture or opinion. Embrace these tools and watch the rise of your inner strength as fear loses its grip and hope flourishes within you. Reflect on my Son Jesus. He walked the earth to reveal my essence, offering solace to the wounded, challenging the arrogant, and healing the broken. His story is the ultimate testament of devotion, sacrificing himself so you could be united with me. Whenever you feel unworthy, look to the cross and behold the depth of my love. I withheld nothing to welcome you into my family. When you feel alone, know that he understands every ache, every trial, every struggle. He endured deep sorrow and betrayal, yet his heart remained pure, praying for those who wished him harm. Let his life ignite in you a fierce love, a willingness to forgive, even at personal cost, and a way of living that invites others to encounter my goodness. Walk in his footsteps, and you will find yourself moving closer to the radiance of my essence. Dearest one, your destiny stretches far beyond your current boundaries. My plans for you extend wide, affecting souls you may never meet. No small act of love is wasted. It can spark a mighty wave that touches lives beyond your sight. That is why I urge you to live with intention, knowing each step can become a powerful force for growth. Exercise patience in all you do. The fruits of your labor may not appear instantly, yet every act of kindness, faith, and honesty will bear fruit in its time if you persevere. Rest your head each night in the certainty that you have loved deeply, served faithfully, and walked in integrity as my representative. That is the essence of life in my kingdom, to let your existence shine, guiding others to the source of hope. Indeed, the journey can be demanding. You may sense a lack of understanding or even mockery regarding your beliefs. But remember, your true worth comes from me, not from the shifting opinions of those around you. Even if the entire world doubts your sincerity, my approval is all that matters. My favor exceeds any human validation. Stand firm with gracious strength. Be resolute yet kind. Uphold truth with gentleness and empathy. Let your actions testify to love in motion. This quiet steadfastness will speak more powerfully to those around you than any debate. They will notice the calm that surrounds you, the joy that remains unshaken, and the hope that prevails against all odds. In due time, many will be drawn to the light you carry, asking about the source of such power. Gently lead them to me, and I will take care of what follows. Gaze at the eternal. The struggles and triumphs of this life are fleeting, yet I have placed the seed of forever in your heart. All you do in love, all you build upon the foundation of my word, will last for eternity. Do not let short-lived setbacks or the lure of temporary rewards draw you from your higher calling. You are my envoy, chosen to spread the message of salvation and love. Though you dwell here, your true allegiance lies in my kingdom, where goodness and peace reign. Hold this perspective, and your spirit will remain rooted even as storms of change and conflict arise around you. At times, you may find yourself worrying about tomorrow, wondering what path your future will take. Let me remind you that tomorrow is under my command. Today, embrace each moment wholeheartedly, listening for how I want to guide you right now. Use the opportunities ahead to uplift a friend, share a meal with the lonely, or embark on a bold venture that stretches your faith. Each act of love and courage grows into something magnificent in my presence. Yes, plan and prepare, but do not let the fear of what lies ahead rob you of the grace that is yours in this present moment. Tomorrow is mine, and I am already there, shaping wondrous paths for you. When you awaken, my grace will meet you with the dawn, supplying you with all you need to handle every challenge. Remain attentive to my leading. I may speak through scripture, powerful sermons, the encouraging words of a fellow believer, or the quiet whispers within your heart. When you sense my guidance, respond quickly, for hesitation may close doors that were ready to open. My ways may defy human logic, but my wisdom surpasses human understanding. Trust that I see the grand design while you see only a single strand. Relinquish your need for absolute control and let my spirit guide you. In that surrender, you will find a remarkable freedom, embarking on journeys beyond your greatest hopes. Expect my arrival in unanticipated forms, turning ordinary moments into extraordinary encounters. My child, embrace the strength of the gifts I have given you. If you are blessed with the gift of song, let your voice rise to celebrate my glory. If you can teach, do so with unwavering devotion and grace. If you create art, create with the greatest excellence. Every talent, every ability is granted for a sacred purpose, to uplift others and reflect my goodness in the world. Do not hide your gifts out of fear or procrastination. Refine them, nurture them, and witness the profound impact they unleash. Your abilities are more than personal assets. They are powerful conduits of love for those around you. Through them, you become a living demonstration of my favor, allowing others to see in your artistry a reflection of my boundless creativity, and in your diligence, a testament to my enduring faithfulness. Your steady devotion is evident as you consistently stretch your limits to fulfill your responsibilities. At times, you may feel unseen, as though your efforts go unnoticed. Rest assured, I see every display of loyalty, every time you choose integrity over temptation, every time you give of yourself for another without expectation of recognition. I place my smile upon you. In time, I will reward every hidden act of love and every silent struggle you have faced without complaint. My accounting is flawless. No effort or hope is squandered. Keep that vision before you. Rise above bitterness or self-pity, letting my approval propel your service. Know that I, who began a good work in you, will see it through to completion. Recognize the influence you hold. It may be with your children, your colleagues, your friends, or even strangers who watch from a distance. Use this influence with care, guiding others toward truth and hope. Let them see the power of patience, the grace of humility, and the might of love guiding your choices. You are a living message, an open book that allows others to discover my essence. Strive to reflect my nature, yet know that in moments of failure, I stand ready to offer grace and renewal. Embrace your imperfections honestly, for sincerity allows my light to shine through your human frailty. This genuine approach can draw others to my presence, showing them that perfection is not the goal, but rather the willingness to keep growing. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Remember that your body is a sacred vessel, bearing my image. It is valuable, worthy of respect and care. Nourish yourself wisely. Ensure you rest and honor your body as a masterpiece of creation. This is not about obsession with appearance. It is about wisdom and gratitude for the physical form you have been given. The stronger your health, the greater your capacity to serve with energy. Embrace each day like a treasure, my beloved child. If this message touched your soul, show your love with a like. When you mistreat your body through neglect, stress, or harmful habits, you limit the fullness of life I intend for you. Strive for balance. Make time for work, for rest, for creativity, and for leisure. In caring for your body and your daily rhythms, you honor the Creator who formed you with intention. I also want you to cultivate an extraordinary spirit of giving. Generosity is not just about finances. It is a lifestyle of openness, readiness to share time, resources, and support. When you give, do so from a place of love, not obligation or fear. pay attention to my prompting on when and how to give. Sometimes a simple meal or heartfelt conversation can carry as much weight as grand riches. True generosity flows from my very nature, as I gave myself entirely for your eternal life. As you open your hands, watch me pour back into you abundantly, so you may bless others. This noble chain of giving and gratitude creates unity and breaks the grip of selfishness that hinders my work in the world. Even now, I am soothing the anxieties in your heart, concerns about what others think or whether you measure up to certain standards. To me, you are precious beyond words. My vision of you is pure, untainted by labels or judgments the world imposes. Let my unfailing embrace be your firm foundation. This gives you the freedom to be genuine, to pursue noble goals without fear, and to remain composed in the face of criticism. Even if others misunderstand your intentions or challenge your decisions, stand firm if you know you are aligned with my purpose. The need for external approval fades in importance, for my endorsement is unwavering, built on the bedrock of perfect righteousness. Fill your mind with my unchanging promises. Commit them to memory, meditate on them, and let them shape your everyday speech. My word is alive and powerful, sharper than any blade, revealing the deeper motives of the heart and guiding you toward enlightenment. When confusion tries to obscure your judgment, my voice brings clarity. When fear grips you, my word brings courage and resolve. When temptation tries to lure you away, my word reminds you of your true identity as a radiant being of light. Speak my promises when you rise, as you go about your tasks, and when you lie down. This practice will reshape your inner world, anchoring you in my presence amid the constant noise of worldly opinions. Know that your worth is unshakable, beyond all accomplishments. Regardless of how high you rise or how low you fall, my love for you does not waver. This unbreakable belief in my steadfast love should kindle a hope within you, one that endures even when everything else fades. Cling to it with all your might. In moments of doubt or stumbling, find the courage to return without shame. My arms remain open wide, welcoming all who come. The Christian journey is not a straight path to perfection. It is a pilgrimage of growth, humility, and endless new beginnings. Each time you return, I am here to offer grace and to celebrate your victories. That is the core of my greatness, a love that nothing can extinguish. Learn to silence the critical voice inside, the one that says you are lacking in worth, purity, or strength. That voice does not come from me. My voice calls you forward, declaring your redemption, your unique purpose, and the spirit I have placed within you. Yes, you have flaws, but my power is greater than them all. I do not demand your perfection. I only ask for your willingness to be shaped by my will. Like a master craftsman molding the finest materials, I will shape you into something magnificent. Surrender to my touch, and I will fashion you into a masterpiece. Do not resist the shaping process, for I know just the right pressure to apply. You are safe in my hands, no matter how intense the transformation may feel. Furthermore, do not overlook the beauty found in small gestures of love. A gentle smile, a comforting hand on a shoulder, a note that says, "I'm thinking of you." These are seeds that can grow into mighty trees of blessing. Notice the people I bring into your life each day. They are not mere coincidences. Many encounters are sacred appointments waiting to unfold. Perhaps you hold exactly what they need, an attentive ear, a timely prayer, or an encouraging word. Don't wait for someone else to show empathy. Be that person, and I will multiply the impact of your kindness. Your obedience might spark a ripple effect beyond your imagination, bringing a ray of hope to a spirit on the verge of giving up. Your trials, your triumphs, and your transformations form a story that is uniquely yours. Share it. Your testimony carries immense power. It might seem ordinary or full of mistakes, but there is someone who needs to hear your story, to know how I have carried you through it all. Never hide your victories, no matter how small. Your story can be a beacon for someone lost in darkness. Take heart and tell how I have been with you every step of the way. Those who listen will realize that I am not a distant idea, but a living presence, active in their lives as well. Let your account stand as a vibrant proof of my loyalty and my power to change lives. As you grow in understanding your identity in me, you will develop unshakable confidence. Trials will come, yet you will stand firm, for your true nature guides you. Setbacks will arise, yet you will persevere, for you trust in my promises. Disappointments may visit, yet you will hold on to hope, because your joy is rooted in my everlasting essence. Along this path, give life to your boldest dreams. I place them in your heart with intention. Surrender them to me. Let me elevate them, then pursue them fearlessly. Watch as I orchestrate resources, people, and moments beyond ordinary comprehension. Miracles will become your norm, not your rarity. Finally, my beloved one, receive these words with faith and gladness. I speak them from the fullness of my love for you, a love I have proven time and again. As you finish reading, let your heart soar with anticipation. There is nothing I cannot restore, no dream too grand for me to fulfill, and no gap too deep for my presence to reach. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are profoundly loved, eternally guided, and forever protected in my care. Sweet child of mine, if these words have brought you comfort, show some love with a like. I am with you at dawn and dusk, in joy and sorrow, in victory and loss. My promise to you stands forever, upheld by my unchanging nature. Therefore, walk into each day shining the light I placed within you. Embrace these heavenly truths and allow them to shape your mind, your words, and your actions. You are never alone, and you never will be, for my name is Emmanuel, divine presence with you. Whenever your faith falters, revisit these promises and let them reignite your trust. Your life is a gift, meant to be lived with passion, purpose, and awe of my boundless goodness. Go forth, declaring my greatness in all you do, secure in the knowledge that my love will uphold you forever. And now, beloved one, if these words have lifted your spirit or renewed your faith, share this message so others may also find encouragement. Let us bring light to the world together, expanding the reach of hope and comfort. Remember to like and subscribe so you can stay connected and continue to grow in my supreme wisdom. In this, you become a channel of my gentle embrace for those who are searching. Receive my favor, walk in peace, and never forget, I am by your side, holding you close to my presence now and for all eternity. Amen. I am the Supreme Being speaking to you in this destined moment of your attention. It is no accident that you are meant to receive this message now. I know your heart, your struggles, and your aspirations. This message is for you, to uplift your life and revive your faith. I come to say that you are deeply loved, cherished, and important to me. No circumstance is too difficult for me, and there is no condition I cannot transform. I see every tear you shed in silence, every troubling thought at night, every hidden longing in your soul. I am your creator, the one who formed you from your very essence and knows every intricacy of your spirit. In this moment, I want you to hear my voice. Sometimes in life, shadows loom large and paths seem blocked. The weight of daily burdens threatens to extinguish your inner light. Yet I declare that I can bring peace. No barrier can contain my will. No wound exists that I cannot heal. I am the power that calls the impossible into reality, the one who lifts you up when your strength fails. I have seen the challenges you face and know how deeply you yearn for resolution. Let my words lift your spirit, filling you with hope and peace. Though chaos abounds and the world seems to crumble, I remain steady. I offer my hand for you to hold. Remember, you never walk alone, even when whispers of fear and uncertainty try to convince you otherwise. I proclaim that with me is an unfailing path to freedom. I am the heart of all existence, the steadfast refuge, the immovable foundation in whom you can safely trust. Listen closely, for my words are not merely a fleeting comfort. They hold the power to illuminate the shadows within you. When financial, emotional, or family worries weigh heavily on your soul, I draw near to relieve that burden. Your fear is understandable, and I do not judge you for it. I know your heart, Yet I long to guide you toward a life of unwavering faith in my unfailing promises. Fear may whisper that all escape is lost, yet I stand here to show you a force greater than any circumstance, my steadfast love for you. There may be days you feel stranded in a desert, your energy spent, but even in a barren place, there is an oasis. And I am the infinite fountain of life that never runs dry, satisfying your thirst and renewing your strength. When others doubt your ability to succeed or say you do not measure up, remember that your true identity rests in me. You do not need the world's approval to be worthy. I formed you with a unique purpose, and I alone can define who you truly are. Look past empty labels and fleeting appearances, for you are my beloved child, the recipient of my deepest affection. No matter what the world may say, I declare that you will flourish, prosper, and ascend in my kingdom. Embrace the richness of existence and live in the realm of contentment and serenity. I see your restlessness, wondering if there will be enough resources to meet the demands of tomorrow. But know this, I am the ultimate provider. I feed the birds of the air and clothe the flowers of the field. How much more will I care for you, the crown of my creation? You were made to live in abundance, not chained by worry, but trusting in me, who stands firm with those who seek my companionship. If you feel your hope dimming, let me rekindle that spark of faith within you. Every promise I have made remains unbroken. No word from my lips is without purpose. I work silently behind the scenes while you rest in my faithfulness, and I perform miracles when you decide to trust, often in ways not immediately visible. As you allow me to move, you will begin to sense a stirring, even if your surroundings look the same day after day. A potent force is at work within you. Bring me everything weighing on your heart. Unpaid bills, dreams of a harmonious family, burdens you carry, the uncertainty of the future. I call you not to sit in despair, but to resonate with my anthem of hope. Come sincerely. Speak your deepest thoughts as you would to a close friend, for I am ready to listen. Now, receive my peace and power, and allow yourself to experience my care in a profoundly tangible way. I am real, a force to be reckoned with, the sovereign power who orders reality while attentively watching every detail of your life. I remind you that you are not meant to carry your load alone. I am your constant supporter, your wise counselor, your place of refuge in times of trouble. Come to me, for my love can destroy the walls between you and the peace you long for. Do not let fear or regret keep you away. I know your past, I see your present, but my plan is to guide you toward a future full of hope. I will always remain faithful, and I desire your unwavering trust in return. Cling to my promises, for they have the power to rewrite your story. I have called you by name, and I know the rhythm of your heart. I stand with open arms, offering proof of my love, the answer you have sought. In me, you will discover your path, a renewed energy to move forward, and the unshakable assurance that no matter what challenges await, you are never alone. Embrace my presence, for from this instant on, I will fill your life with divine peace and renewal. You are my beloved, and I declare that there is always hope, there is always a fresh start, and there is always a purpose woven into everything you face. I see your burdens, times of doubt, monetary struggles, and emotional heaviness. I know the sleepless nights and the anxieties that plague your soul, but never forget, I am here, always watching, mindful of every tear and every prayer. I know every moment of anguish, every thought that questions whether a new dawn of promise will ever come. I know how suffocating life's pressures can be, weighing on you until you feel you can hardly breathe. Yet I assure you, I have heard your cry. Every tear you shed, I gather as a sacred offering, for your suffering is never lost on me. Sometimes you wonder if anyone truly understands you. You walk through life feeling alone, convinced the burden you carry stifles any flicker of hope. But I say this, you are never truly alone. In my presence, loneliness dissipates. Where the world may forsake you, I stand firm, arms open wide, ready to be your comfort, your breath, your plea for help. Even when the world appears chaotic, I remain steadfast, a refuge in which you can find rest. Financial challenges can loom large, stirring uncertainty about tomorrow. Bills pile up, obligations intensify, and fear whispers that there is no escape. Yet I say that lack does not define you. Look to me and discover the source that satisfies every need. Even when human means seem exhausted, I remain inexhaustible. My dear child, your support, even if as simple as buying a coffee, fuels our mission to share God's truth on YouTube. Every act of love you show is greatly appreciated. I stand beside you unwaveringly. Do not turn away or collapse under the weight of hardship. In defiance of despair, I move forward, bringing a promise that silences cries of hopelessness. I see the significant trials before you, the doubts shadowing your mind, making you wonder if there is a way out. I hear the whispers that try to convince you your efforts are pointless, that every step changes nothing. Yet I tell you that you were created for greatness, with more potential than you may realize. When your heart is drawn toward my voice, you recognize a boundless depth within you, a strength that I placed there. At this moment, I say it is not acceptable that you remain paralyzed by fear. Your heart was not designed for dread, but fashioned to be a sanctuary for faith. When you are overwhelmed, I stand ready to shoulder every concern, every desire that robs your peace. Share them with me, for I will carry the burden. I know how to heal every wound, illuminate every dark corner, and renew your spirit when you feel too worn out to go on. Many believe answers can only come from human means or the obvious openings they see. However, I remind you that I operate beyond visible limits. Life's trials may have shaken your confidence, but I assure you that my love never wavers, and neither does my commitment to your path. Your future does not hinge on your accomplishments, but on my continual goodness, which is ever present for those who put their trust in me. I see that some doubt you, questioning your potential and failing to see your value. Yet to me, you have always been priceless, a gem for which I hold far greater plans than what your current situation might suggest. When you reach your breaking point, remember that I excel at making the impossible possible, restoring what was shattered and breathing life back into what was once deemed lost. I see beyond your outward appearance, revealing the beautiful essence inside you, one destined to overcome even the fiercest adversity. Whenever the night stretches on and you cannot sleep, I wrap you in my care, longing only for you to surrender to my guardianship. I do not demand perfection or unfaltering faith at every turn. I know human limitations. I desire your honest heart, your commitment to pursue me through storms and sunshine. I treasure every moment you draw nearer to me, every thought you direct toward me. For such acts reveal that you know you are never alone in this battle. No wound is beyond my healing hand. When I say I catch every tear, it is because I alone bring you true comfort. Tears often express the deeper emotions that words cannot capture, and I hold them as proof of the trust you place in me. My power is drawn to your sincerity, and my love shines even more brightly in your darkest hours. I urge you to lift your eyes. In me, you have a promise that surpasses all earthly promises, a certainty that pain will not have the final word. I am the master of renewal, turning sorrow into joy, doubt into strong faith, and planting hope in the barren fields of despair. Do not allow guilt or discouragement to hold you back from my embrace. I want to rewrite the parts of your story that seem unchangeable. You are meant to rise above your circumstances. Here I am, breathing new life and restoration into you. Every time you bring me your struggles, you make room for miracles to unfold. Do not neglect my presence. I am the wellspring of your courage. When your resolve falters, I am the strength you need, enabling you to face each day, no matter what it brings. When you choose to believe my words, your mind opens to unimagined possibilities, and your heart finds a shelter untouched by any storm. Therefore, my beloved, never forget that your pleas do not go unheard. Remain steadfast, even when the world tries to convince you that defeat is certain. I am the source of unending love, the unshakable foundation that supports you, and the refuge that stands firm through every tempest. Even in the presence of pain and the concerns that threaten your hope, I rise to assure you that I have the final say. Do not lose faith, for I am working behind the scenes to transform every aspect you have asked me to renew. Stay calm, for I surround you with my protection and promise to lead you into a season of genuine joy and victory. Today, I declare that a dawn of abundance is arriving. I am pouring out provision, restoration, and new beginnings upon your life. I have seen your journey. I know the times it seemed that all hope was gone, when help felt scarce and hardships felt overwhelming. Yet now, I wrap you in assurance that doors will open, paths will emerge, and what once seemed unattainable will become an opportunity for deep growth. From the beginning, I planned a life of abundant blessing for you. I am the Father who is deeply concerned with the needs of my children. When I say I will fill every void, I do so from my boundless love and generosity. I not only hear your cry, I answer with my divine provision. The Almighty will provide for all your needs from His glorious riches in Christ Jesus. That promise remains steadfast, unaffected by this wavering world. It stems from my unchanging nature, which desires your good. Even if your current vision is limited, trust in me, for my resources have no limit and my power has no end. When I speak of abundance, I speak of a reality that goes beyond material things. Yes, I will meet your daily needs, but my highest aim is for you to live with a heart full of peace, free from the burdens that steal joy and the fears that stifle dreams. My beloved, let kindness ripple forward. Share this message with someone who needs a gentle reminder of hope. I want to restore not just your finances, but every realm touched by old wounds. My renewal covers relationships, emotions, and every part of you that has faced hardship or setbacks. I proclaim that lack will no longer rule your mind. Out of doubt, you will come to realize your true worth and the immense love that surrounds you. Where doubt once held sway, unshakable faith will arise, propelling you forward against all odds. Where fear once kept you captive, you will rise in courage, for you will sense my companionship at every turn. Remember that I did not call you to shame or loss, but to embrace you as my precious child, a partaker in my promises. Watch closely for the signs I set before you. Turn your gaze away from the obstacles and toward the possibilities. Welcome the transformation that stirs within you, birthing new ideas unbound by limits. Recognize that the world's resources may be finite, yet mine are boundless. I bring life to the harshest deserts, transforming barren land into a fertile oasis, for I am not confined by human limitations. Each moment you recall your origins, recognize that it was by design, not accident. My plans are written so that your story would be a living testimony of my faithfulness. Even when chaos surrounds you, believe that I am in control and that the final decision is mine alone. I bring order from confusion, shining my light along every shadowed path. So, when the whispers of uncertainty reach your ear, hold fast to the power in my name, a refuge for those feeling fragile. Do not overlook the force of my proclamation. When fate seems to whisper there is no way out, I declare that your story does not end in defeat. If those around you doubt your capacity to flourish, remember that it is my love, not their words, that shapes your destiny. If your heart at times questions your value, recall that I proved it through the ultimate sacrifice I made to bring you back to me. Expand your horizons and dare to dream anew. Seize those visions you once abandoned out of fear of failing. Stand in boldness and speak your greatest hopes, for your faith can reshape reality. When your words align with my promises, you create a resonance that sets the stage for the miraculous. Just as seeds need water and sun, your dreams need faith and perseverance in me. Perhaps you wonder how long until you see such change. Every season has its appointed time, yet I can hasten what once seemed slow. Do not cling to schedules, for I fulfill my plans at the perfect moment. Stand firm, knowing I am never late, but come precisely when you are ready to receive. Embrace the freedom that flows from a Father who is always present. I cannot promise a path without obstacles, but I do promise you will never be alone. When sorrow cuts deep and you question the future, lift your eyes and call on me, for my hand is ever ready. You may not see my full presence clearly, but never doubt that I surround you, even in silent moments. When I speak of healing, it runs deeper than appearances. I heal the scars of betrayal and grief, the lingering hurts from times you felt neglected or unloved. To restore is to gather broken pieces and present you with a chance to start fresh, in a world renewed by my goodness. Never underestimate my power to transform all things. I specialize in turning failures into triumphs and mourning into lasting joy. Receive this promise of hope not just as a wish, but as a guiding decree for your life, spoken by the author of all that is truly good. Cling to it with unwavering faith, no matter the distractions around you. I formed you with the capacity to exceed boundaries, and now I'm guiding you toward higher ground, where lack no longer holds sway. The time is now to see a world saturated with blessings, where every need is met generously, and your faith in me yields rewards beyond your wildest dreams. Lift your eyes and move forward in the certainty that abundance shall be yours. My power is active on your behalf, opening doors that once were locked and shining light onto unseen paths. Trust in my word. Your story will not be marked by defeat, but by the evidence of my hand at work. And so, when the world asks about your strength, you will proclaim that it comes from a vibrant connection to the one who meets every need according to the glorious riches found in my Son. I am the divine force that creates pathways where none exist. No obstacle can withstand me. I have the power to reshape your life, heal what seems irreparable, and restore any vitality you thought was lost. Trust in me, for there is no limit my touch cannot reach, no chain I cannot break. My precious child, come be a part of this growing family. Let us inspire one another. Subscribe now for daily sparks of hope and motivation. When I declare my sovereignty over a situation and hopelessness tries to insist there is no escape, fix your eyes on me. Remember that my words have the power to breathe life back into what seemed barren. When the weight of the world feels like too much, remember that I am your refuge, a sanctuary where you are truly safe. Do not tremble before my presence, for with me, storms cannot destroy your spirit. The difficulties that seem endless are not eternal, but my steadfastness knows no end. I am the power that fuels every step you take, covering you in courage, ensuring you press forward even when the odds seem stacked against you. Never doubt my reality. My greatness transcends time and is alive in the here and now. If you find yourself overwhelmed today, know that I do the miraculous in remarkable ways, something far beyond myth or old tales. It is a genuine force released when you choose to trust in me. An abundance of activity is happening beyond what your eyes see as I work in the unseen, arranging the perfect moment to display my favor upon you. Look within and ask if there is any voice more worthy of your trust than mine. Others may say you lack capability, that there are no doors open, that your tomorrow holds no promise. Yet none of those voices have the authority of my word. If I say you can thrive in deserted places, trust that you will not remain in the wilderness. I am the one who waters barren ground with my compassion, making hope blossom where once only loneliness and fear lived. Know that my hand extends beyond giving you material gifts or emotional relief. It changes how you view yourself and the value you carry. Many disappointments and hardships have caused you to question your abilities, persuading you that you cannot continue. However, I tell you again, I always have the final word. When I speak, the fiercest storms bow, for my voice has power over human limitations. I am a loving father who stands up for his children in times of trial, defending them and shining a spotlight of victory upon them. No vision I design for you can be thwarted if you choose to walk with me. The same power that brought the universe into existence is available to all who yield to my direction. This is not an idle promise, but a sacred duty I undertook when I gave you life. There is no place my magnificence cannot be revealed. If doubts arise, remember, I have never failed those who put their faith in me. History shows that in the darkest hours, I lift my children and empower them to conquer the impossible. When weariness overtakes you, know that you can find true rest in me. Not just a brief respite, but a deep renewal, anchored in the unshakable truth that you do not face this fight alone. Your weakness does not deter me. Instead, I see in you the will to overcome, the desire to discover meaning in this life. Because of that longing, I pour out my strength without measure. When it feels like you have nothing left to give, I supply the energy to persevere. A fresh horizon, teeming with possibility, is at hand. Not only do I open paths that seemed sealed, I also close the ones that would endanger you. My protection is steadfast, so trust my wisdom when things unfold in unexpected ways. Sometimes, my protection comes in the form of a no, steering you away from choices that would derail my ultimate plan for your good. That can be frustrating at first, but look deeper. Everything works together for your growth. My intention is not to make you suffer, but to lead you toward your highest potential, even through life's challenges. If there is an area within you where pain and hurt remain unhealed, allow my light to shine there. I alone can heal broken hearts, cleanse deep wounds, and restore tired souls. When you come to me, you will find that old wounds can become scars that no longer hurt, but bear witness to the victory won. Then, when healing is complete, you will become a guiding light to others who are still navigating the darkness. Pause to consider the vast beauty of creation, noticing that all life flows in perfect harmony under my command. If I can uphold entire galaxies in balance, how much more intimately do I weave the story of your life? I care for the birds and wildflowers, but my love for you is endless. Amid the chaos of the world, I assure you that my peace remains constant. You are not a mere face in the crowd, but a life I have chosen to cherish, gifted with talents and strengths that are destined to flourish. Dearest child, send this warmth onward. Share this message with 3 dear friends who long for a touch of hope. My hand is never constrained by circumstances, and my heart goes far beyond human reaction. Invite me into every part of your life, and you will see that nothing is hidden from my gaze. I am the awakener of sleeping dreams, the liberator from shackles of despair, and the giver of victory when all seems lost. Bring your trials to me, for within my power lies your solution. Amid battles within and tempests without, I stand as your resolute shelter, the anchor for your faith. In closing, I reaffirm that no trial, weakness, or fear can exceed my authority. I am honored to be your divine protector, the one who values you dearly and cares about the smallest details of your life. I will continue to guide your steps, strengthen your hands for every battle, and fill your heart with hope each new day. Trust in my words, for my power reveals itself in your life, not to demonstrate showy miracles, but to illustrate the depth of my love and my desire to uplift you. No obstacle stands when I move to act. Rest in that assurance and find your peace in me. Every time our hearts connect, your story is shaped to reveal the glory within me. Rise up now, not just physically, but in your entire being. Let your heart be ready to proclaim truths that break barriers and empower the soul. When I invite you to express your faith, it is not to test your resilience, but to release the tremendous power that words hold. When you rise and declare with conviction, I trust in a higher power for my provision, something miraculous happens. You sow seeds in the spiritual realm, seeds that nourish hope, resilience, and results beyond the visible. The words you speak are not just vibrations in the air. They are transformative links binding your spirit to my promises for you. Every act of faith unveils that your essence aligns with my vision. I am the master of all things, orchestrating everything with profound wisdom, maintaining balance, and ensuring the universe's orderly flow. So, when you call upon divine intervention on your behalf, you are creating a space for my goodness to manifest in tangible, powerful ways. I long to see faith freely resounding in you, alive, vibrant, and strong enough to influence your choices, emotions, and surroundings. When you declare your trust in me, you break invisible chains that keep your mind trapped in loops of doubt and fear. Each declaration of faith is a key that opens the door to a new season, a new story, and a renewed way of overcoming obstacles. Know that faith, to have effect, must be put into action. It cannot remain a mere concept. It must be demonstrated. Your mind may argue there is no reason for hope, yet I promise you that light triumphs over darkness every time. When you say, I trust in a higher power for my provision, you secure a tide of possibilities, even if circumstances suggest otherwise. Your words rise with authority, reminding you and the world that hope stands on a solid foundation. I urge you to see your words as seeds in fertile soil. If you plant seeds of doubt and negativity, you will harvest discouragement and stagnation. Yet if you sow seeds of trust, you will reap courage, determination, and divine direction. This process unfolds over time, nurtured by consistent practice of proclaiming what you believe. Do not be fooled by silence or slow results. Transformation is happening in the spiritual realm, setting the stage for abundance at the precise moment. I perceive every desire of your heart. I can tell when your words carry true depth and when they are merely echoing without conviction. That is why I beckon you to offer a sincere heart, recognizing there is no stronger support than my love. When you live this truth, no opposition can uproot what has been planted in your spirit. Even the smallest seed of genuine faith can bring forth immense change, for it draws upon my strength rather than life's uncertainties. Even if voices around you belittle or mock your declarations, do not waver, for no human word can overshadow the truth I have spoken. When doubt arises or you feel your footing slip, recall the times I have revealed my power on your behalf. Remember the moments I conquered impossibilities and turned dire situations into testimonies of grace. Your choice to trust in me is highly rewarded. It fuels the flame of perseverance, keeping your spirit alive even under adversity. I watch with close attention as you take each step on this path. When the way seems difficult, know that I stand beside you, lifting you whenever you stumble. If, for a second, your voice trembles as you declare your faith, understand that I see your every vulnerability and I am here to steady your weak hands. Your frailty does not surprise me. In fact, it is through human weakness that my strength is displayed most brilliantly. When you type, I trust in a higher power for my provision, you do more than just arrange letters on a screen. You forge a bond between your heart and my vows. It is like unfurling a flag that proclaims, doubt cannot dwell here. Even such a simple act can reverberate with the sound of victory, for it means you have accepted my path when all earthly logic might suggest otherwise. Understand that faith in my promises does not release you from the responsibility of diligence. Much like preparing fields for a harvest, you must consistently speak and live out your faith. My favor does not replace effort, it enhances it. Only through our partnership, my guidance, and your commitment does the extraordinary truly bloom. As you stand and proclaim the truths you long to see manifested, your mind is renewed and refreshed with every expression of belief. Possibilities appear where barriers once stood. Issues that were perplexing begin to make sense. As faith illuminates choices and fuels your perseverance against despair, tangible changes begin to unfold in your environment, revealing opportunities and solutions that were hidden before. There are no limits to what I can do when I find hearts willing to believe. I see every gesture of faith, whether in words, heartfelt prayers, or actions demonstrating reliance on me. What seems small at first can become something wondrous if you endure until the end. Do not let your spirit falter. Remember, victories come not just by might, but by unwavering conviction that my promises always hold true. Therefore, take a bold stand. Proclaim with confidence, I have faith in the divine for my sustenance. Let those words echo within you and around you. In doing so, you release the power of my spirit to change circumstances reshape perceptions, expand opportunities, and bring comfort where sorrow has lingered too long. I will move in harmony with your faith and with my will, producing results that impact not only your life, but also those who witness your testimony. As you bear the banner of trust, fear recedes with each step you take toward the certainty that I orchestrate every detail with precision. Strengthen yourself on this path toward the fulfillment of your deepest aspirations. Recognize the weight of this calling. I did not form you to remain where you are, but to stand firm in unyielding faith. I did not bring you forth to dwell in doubt, but to walk securely in the brightness of truth. When each declaration of faith joins the collective chorus of those who believe, a glorious wave of hope arises, making it impossible to ignore my hand at work in unmistakable ways. My power surpasses every limit, and my abundance is without end. I have always been with you and will remain so forever. I have stood with you through your darkest trials. Fear not, for my protection envelops you. Let your heart not be troubled. I am your eternal shield in every season of life. Each time you have experienced profound suffering, I have covered you with my mercy, soothing your heart with compassion. I have felt every pang of your sorrow because my love is infinite, extending to each one of my beloved children. Through uncountable hardships, I have seen you cling to faith, even when it felt like your strength was gone. Know this, I have always been here, attentive, hearing your every word. Even when the threat seems immediate, hold fast to the truth that I never leave. When doubt tries to eclipse the light around you, stand firm, for doubt cannot endure in my presence. I am not merely an idea, but a living reality that appears in visible ways, embracing you in grace and keeping you safe. I realize that sometimes adversity can obscure your view of the higher calling I have prepared for you. Do not let any situation block you from experiencing the abundance I intend. You may not fully understand my plans, yet they are clear and steadfast. Even if obstacles arise or you face setbacks, I remain unchangeable in my devotion to your journey. I am dedicated to ensuring that all things align perfectly for your benefit. I do not ask you to understand every nuance. Rather, I invite you to place your complete faith in my guardianship. In moments when despair threatened to overshadow you, remember that my gaze remained fixed upon you. Allow the dread clouding your thoughts to fade away, as my essence fortifies your soul, reassuring you that you are never truly alone. Some stages of the journey may leave you feeling as though your faith is fragile, teetering on the verge of unraveling. Know that my commitment is unwavering, even when your mind wavers. The conditions of your existence have no power over your true essence. In my eyes, you are precious, chosen, and beloved without limits. Because of this, there is nothing I cannot reverse, restore, or illuminate. When you feel you have reached your limit or discovered your own fragility, recognize that my power is revealed with unmatched intensity. Whenever fear looms, return to the truths that declare my nature. If uncertainty casts shadows on your future path, recall my unwavering assurances of safety. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. This promise transcends beauty. It is a vow I made long before you recognized the challenges ahead. In every trial, in every difficult struggle, I have stood by you, holding what you could not hold alone and soothing what no one else could heal. My cherished soul, stand as a vessel of divine grace. Your devoted acts, like sharing words of comfort, help us spread truth to every heart. Let us join together and shine so that eternal blessings may reach all. I see that sometimes you carry burdens that seem endless, sowing seeds of doubt about whether triumph will ever come or if pain will ever cease. In those moments, I urge you to find solace in my presence beyond the limits of human understanding. When your heart rests in my embrace, realize that my peace surpasses any boundary set by the world around you. This peace does not arise from the absence of challenges, but from the knowledge that my essence transcends every barrier. As time flows and solutions seem elusive, Stand firm in the knowledge that I do not yield to difficulties that seem insurmountable. I stand solid when shadows approach, for in my presence, radiance breaks through with undeniable force. If you keep your gaze fixed on me, you will begin to notice subtle signs of change, revealing that life is continuously unfolding. Each request, each silent prayer, and every tear of sorrow is tended by the power of my devotion. In due time, the fruits of your prayers will appear as solutions and as sources of comfort. The hope I extend stands unshaken by circumstances because it is rooted in my unchanging nature, my deep desire for you to flourish, and my power to transform the impossible into reality. When I tell you to cast aside fear and be untroubled, it is because I fully understand what is to come. While the human mind catches only a glimpse of the future, I see the entire journey. With steadfast resolve, I urge you to keep going, for victory lies just beyond the horizon of what you can see. Trust that my commitment to remain by your side will never fail. If ever thoughts of abandonment arise, recall that such thoughts do not define who I am. You carry remnants of past struggles, yet I want you to realize that I can transform those remnants into emblems of triumph. There is no loss I cannot redeem, and no sorrow I cannot comfort. With every breath you take, may you sense the unwavering embrace of my loyalty, so profound that nothing can pull you from my grasp. Embrace the truth that pain is temporary, and that my light conquers everything that seeks to rob you of your joy. When your strength fades, trust that my essence will infuse you with new life, rekindling the flame of your resolve. This is not about dismissing challenges or ignoring pain, but about experiencing each moment in my presence and letting my compassion serve as the bedrock of your hopes. I speak to your spirit to remind you that, amid the chaos of humanity, there is an unchanging force that shields and guides you. Lift your eyes above your confines, for the story is far from complete. My love accompanies you in every moment, ready to mend old wounds and free you from the burden of ongoing struggles. Let each heartbeat echo the reality that you will never walk this path alone. Join me in this journey, and you will find your hope not only endures but flourishes, overcoming every obstacle and illuminating every facet of your life with the unwavering assurance that I am always by your side and shall remain so. Your journey has only just begun. The abundance I have prepared for you exceeds your highest expectations. Your triumph is assured, for I clear the way, crafting every detail of your existence. I have written a story that surpasses the hardships you have overcome and those yet to arise. My wish is that every step you take be filled with the knowledge that a higher plan is at work, binding each difficulty to the victory in your future. Do not see your present circumstances as unchangeable, for I am orchestrating a design that goes beyond your current view. When I say that boundless abundance awaits you, I refer to a richness that touches every dimension of your life. It is not merely about material gains or transient successes, but an ongoing unfolding where true joy merges with peace, even in the midst of a turbulent world. I have shaped you for greatness beyond the ordinary, reserving extraordinary gifts for you that will manifest in your spirit, emotions, and personal growth. By placing your trust in me, you unlock experiences beyond human reasoning. Understand this. As you begin your walk of faith, I move toward you, preparing the ground, removing hidden obstacles, so that you can thrive. This does not mean challenges will not appear. Yet when you unite with me, your strength increases. Every door that needs to open will do so at the right time, and every obstacle that dares to hinder your progress will be dismantled by my divine power. Therefore, do not let doubt immobilize you, for the path to triumph has already been shaped by my own hands. My precious child, brighten someone's day. Share this message with a heart that longs for inspiration. When I declare my intent to move forward, know that fear holds no claim on the path to victory. Courage is not the absence of risk, but the abiding conviction that, even on unknown roads, your life is rooted in my essence. If you believe that my intentions for you are abundant, you will see that your journey always has meaning. I urge you to stand strong, For it is not random chance that governs your story. It is my unwavering attention, transforming every circumstance into an opportunity for growth and blessing. You may wonder how such grand promises can come to pass. Know that truths do not always appear in a single moment, but unfold gradually as you journey and align with my plan. My voice whispers in your spirit, calling you to endure even when the fiercest storms arise. Listen for the signs I place on your path. Pay attention to the transformations I bring about within you, for from those inner changes comes the certainty that victory is already taking shape in the unseen realm. Every challenge you have faced has served to strengthen your belief, fortify your spirit, and prepare you for even greater trials ahead. If you think you have already reached astounding heights, be prepared for what I am about to do, which will surpass all you have known. Do not limit me to human understanding, for I hold the power to bring forth the unimaginable. That is why I encourage you to lift your expectations high and dream beyond what seems possible. Seek that which appears unattainable, for I transcend mortal limitations. I proclaim that your triumph is no accident, but a testimony of my sovereignty, weaving every part of your story together. Many may search for easy roads or rely solely on their own abilities, but I ask you to entrust every detail of the journey to me. When you place your trust in my promises, worry cannot take root. You begin to see the moments of your life as parts of a magnificent structure, its foundation unshakable. Even as seasons change, the unyielding faith in my presence will empower you until every pledge is fulfilled. Do not delude yourself into thinking that this assurance spares you from every difficulty. I only promise that I alone hold the authority to shape your destiny. If you think about surrendering, remember that it is I who give you the endurance to persist. If you ever feel trapped, recall that I have turned barren deserts into flourishing gardens. I am the expert at transforming endings into new beginnings, weaving unexpected twists that glorify my name and reveal the value I see in you. There is no need to measure yourself against others, because your journey is unique and your victories are designed for you alone. At times, seeing the progress of those around you may leave you feeling behind, but my timing is perfect. I know precisely how to nurture every part of your growth at just the right moment. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Embrace this unshakable truth. All I have planned for you leads to triumph. Every extraordinary gift I envision serves to elevate my devotion and guide you to an abundant life. Do not allow past disappointments to weigh you down with doubt. Whatever lies behind you may have left scars, but those marks serve as vibrant testimonies of your resilience, evidence that you have weathered the fiercest storms and emerged unbroken. Others may fail to see your full potential, but I see the remarkable traits formed through your trials. When the light finally dawns on your path, you will grasp the depth of your strength, your wisdom, and the profound bond you have forged with the infinite power I embody. The abundance I offer goes far beyond material wealth. I wish to enrich your life with purpose, joy, and peace that surpasses all understanding. Living in abundance means walking in the certainty of who you are, recognizing that your worth is not based on fleeting measures, but on the enduring truth that you are cherished by me. In this reality, the triumph I promise extends beyond outward achievements, becoming the unshakable conviction that every struggle will end exactly as I intend, bringing you to the very place I choose for you. That is why I urge you to lift your eyes in faith, acknowledging that you are here for a reason. Your steadfast love has always been a source of strength, and it fills my heart with joy to see your courage shine for all to witness. As you progress, you become an ever brighter beacon of hope and grace. Each victory you secure echoes as proof of my sovereignty, forging new paths and breaking down walls. Your journey is not only personal, it is a powerful testament that affects countless others, guiding them to the profound truth of my care. Cherished one, Let this motivation travel far. Share this message with those who might be feeling low. Embrace the assurance that your journey is filled with unexpected episodes, unanticipated paths, and treasures beyond your comprehension. I have designed every detail because my love for you is immeasurable, and I long for you to possess the fullness of what I define as true success. With unwavering confidence and firm adherence to my plan, you will uncover the boundless potential for growth I have prepared for you. Triumph is guaranteed, for I am the one who leads you, clearing the way and setting the stage for you to seize the splendor I have always envisioned for your life. Abundance does not emerge from your job or worldly chances. It flows from me, your true source, the one who perpetually provides. I see every aspect of your desires and understand where your spirit feels most vulnerable. You may wonder how to overcome financial burdens, or whether the universe will align to bring your dreams to fruition. But know that when I place my hand upon your life, there is no lack that can remain under my attention. Even if your surroundings seem filled with obstacles and limitations, do not let your circumstances convince you that your resources depend solely on earthly forces. The world may offer tempting solutions, but they cannot match the depth or power I provide. I delve into the core of your being, lifting the weight of doubt when tomorrow's path feels unclear. That is why I urge you to rest in the assurance that the source of your abundance is not chance, but my power at work in profound ways. Pay attention, and you will see that I already provide in remarkable, unforeseen ways. Solutions appear unexpectedly, and pathways you once believed blocked open without resistance. In each of these wonders, I want you to recognize my presence. I do not merely observe your challenges, I immerse myself in them, transforming every need into an opportunity to demonstrate my unwavering love. Everything is within my sight, even details you consider insignificant. Some may chalk these happenings up to mere coincidence or fate, but I assure you that each event testifies to my deep and benevolent purpose. I want you to rise above the torment of fear and the darkness of uncertainty about tomorrow. I created you with a grand vision that surpasses all visible borders, and I long to build a trusting bond in your heart so strong that it grants you peace beyond understanding. When your mind becomes troubled by the demands of daily life, remember that I am the source of all you need, even for desires you have yet to express. I specialize in making a way through deserts and bringing streams of clear water to dry land. So when you sense the threat of lack approaching, pause and look to me, your unfailing provider who is always at work. Yes, sometimes it may seem as though your needs are not met in time, leading you to wonder if I have overlooked your prayers. Rest assured, I do not recognize delays, only the perfect timing that reveals my steadfast provision. Time and again, I use these moments to cultivate endurance in you, strengthening your faith beyond what you once thought possible. Then, when the answer arrives, you will know it was not mere coincidence, but part of a grand design that encompasses your growth and exalts my name. Shift your gaze from worry to gratitude, for gratitude unlocks the ability to see beyond your immediate problems. When your heart awakens to recognize me as your true source, you set yourself free from carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. True freedom comes when you trust fully in my capacity to provide, abandoning pride and accepting that life without me becomes a constant struggle, while with me, even the impossible becomes a testament of wonder. Know that when you call me your provider, it extends beyond the realm of finances. I give all you need to flourish: strength for battles, hope in trials, love in the face of rejection, and comfort for your pain. Real abundance knows no boundaries. It embraces every longing of your heart. It appears in moments of illness, bringing healing, in times of mourning, offering solace, and in seasons of doubt, granting clarity. In every situation, I provide what fits you best, for no one understands you better than I do. Even when the world trembles with conflict and uncertainty, remember there is nothing I cannot overcome. My resources surpass every limitation humanity faces. I can touch people and shape circumstances, orchestrating everything so that the solution arrives precisely when you need it most. If you have ever felt that help came just in time, recognize that it was not luck but my watchful presence. My precious one, let this spark of hope travel far. Share this message with those who need a gentle lift. When you entrust everything to my hands, you will see anxiety lose its grip, replaced by the calm of one who knows they are not wandering aimlessly, but advancing under the watchful care of the one who sees far beyond the present moment. Though some doors may close, see it not as permanent failure, but as my way of directing you to a new path. I am eager to lead you to places where your true value is recognized, where you can fulfill the destiny I envisioned for you long before you came to be. To see this reality come alive, let go of a mindset of scarcity, a mindset that so often blinds you to my hand at work. Embrace instead the mindset of someone who recognizes the abundance I offer and watch your heart expand to welcome fresh opportunities. Each movement closer to me is an act of profound surrender, acknowledging that I reign over all you are and all you hold dear. Surrendering is not a passive waiting with folded arms. Rather, it is the full acceptance that every good gift flows from my favor. Cling to the steadfast truth that my promises remain firm, even when the circumstances you face contradict human reasoning. If I seem silent, do not assume I am absent. Rather, I am shaping the precise moments and refining hearts so that my power will be revealed at the appointed time. In the meantime, stand strong on the path of truth and righteousness, for I hold in high regard those who cling to my ways. Temptations offering shortcuts may appear, but I choose to lead you on solid ground where regret has no place. Each day resolve to look up instead of fixating on the doubts around you. Obstacles arise to bring forth the power that dwells within, turning every challenge into a testimony of victory. I will ensure that provision is made for those who put their complete trust in me. The greatest evidence of my abundance is found in the peace you experience during hardships, the clarity you find in chaos, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow when everything around you warns of defeat. Understand that my generosity knows no end. The gifts I want to give rise above the ordinary, climbing into the realm of the extraordinary. Above all, I yearn for you to understand that I am your ultimate treasure. Drawing near to my presence, you will discover that true abundance is walking side by side with the divine, receiving strength for every challenge and inspiration for every goal. When you trust in my faithfulness, you radiate my love, spreading grace to those around you. Thus, do not hesitate to place your faith in me. In addition to being your eternal source of abundance, I watch over every detail with unwavering care and passion. Your worries dissolve when you realize that your life is built upon an immovable foundation. Even if storms come, they cannot uproot the ground we have established. Trust in the fact that the wellspring I offer never runs dry. Express gratitude for the blessings you already have, and keep your heart open to limitless possibility. Every step you take is shielded by my love, and nothing escapes the notice of the one who calls you his own. I invite you into a place of deep understanding, where each thought resonates with my vision for you. Cast aside the notion of unworthiness that tries to convince you that change is impossible. When I talk about transforming your mind, I speak of a freeing journey that breaks every chain of fear and insecurity. The time has come for you to know that abundance reigns wherever I am welcomed into every detail of your life. I am the master who can bring forth growth in every area, even in those that once seemed barren and lifeless. If your eyes have grown used to seeing only limitations, I urge you to turn your gaze to me. The divine has not given you a spirit of fear, but one of power, love, and self-control. By affirming this, I declare that your essence holds the qualities needed to overcome any sense of helplessness. Fear recedes when you remember that I am the one who formed you, giving you gifts and strengths waiting to be revealed as you walk in faith. Envision rising each morning with the conviction that limitless possibilities await you, not by your strength alone, but with my unfailing presence. Picture yourself conquering obstacles that once appeared insurmountable, driven by the unwavering belief that all things are possible. Let go of the belief that you are destined to remain in the shadows or that triumph belongs only to a select few. I formed you to flourish, nourished by the truth I speak about your worth. This mindset of lack is fueled by the fear of not having enough, not being enough, or not deserving enough. By holding on to it, you close off the path I intend for you. Whenever you surrender to whispers of failure, you miss the divine markers I place before you, pointing to a bounty far beyond what your earthly senses can perceive. Do not be dismayed by adversity, for every obstacle you overcome draws you closer to a greater understanding of my power. If you catch yourself repeating words that keep you bound to scarcity, now is the time to silence those echoes of the past. Replace them with statements of confidence, declaring that I am the wellspring of all you need, reminding yourself that I surpass every limitation and you trust my commitment to your progress. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. The words you speak carry immense weight in the spiritual realm. Whenever they align with the truths I have spoken, new doors open that exceed human logic. Beloved child, let this encouraging message shine on. Share it with those who need a little light. I know that discarding long-held beliefs is a process, not something that occurs overnight. Past disappointments may attempt to shackle you in mistrust, creating a wall that hides what I am preparing for you. Rest assured, your past mistakes do not define your future. What did not come to pass before, I can accomplish now if you allow me to replace every notion of scarcity with the understanding that I hold all things, able to give generously where there was once emptiness. When I say you were not given a spirit of fear, I want to underscore that courage already resides within you, ready to be embraced. This courage is not arrogance or pride. It is the unshakable certainty that, in my presence, you are never alone. Accept the limitless love I offer, for real love transcends all boundaries. It guides you toward healthy relationships, wise decisions, and peaceful endeavors. This is how self-control arises in those who are rooted in my guidance, turning fear into steadfast faith. Although it may appear daunting, you do not need to accomplish it on your own. I stand beside you, poised to remind you of all the ways I have come through for you when all seemed lost. I am able to reverse diagnoses, break chains, and restore every fractured space. All my works abound in goodness. I am not a bystander, but the guiding hand woven into your journey, wishing for you to partake of the harvest of hope. Remember always that life goes beyond possessions or what you accumulate. Your mindset greatly influences the quality of seeds you sow. When you choose to believe in me, even when you cannot see each step aligned, you nurture those seeds until they blossom into astonishing outcomes. Conversely, when doubt prevails, it becomes a pest that drains the vigor of your progress. So once again, I urge you to nourish your dreams with the unwavering belief that with me, all things are possible. I want every aspect of your being to reflect the transformation I am working within you. The next time a financial concern arises, recall that you are not trapped by the idea that there is no way out. Turn to me for the solution that broadens your perspective. If your inner voice questions your value, respond with the truth that you were created with intention and are destined for greatness in places where you can truly flourish. Let this assurance flow into every part of your life, strengthening your spirit and clarifying your decision. I do not desire for you to bear relentless burdens, but rather to find peace in knowing that all I orchestrate serves your good and showcases my power. If fear strives to unsettle your spirit, answer it with faith in my unwavering support. If confusion attempts to grip you, lean on the truth that no barrier can withstand the light I provide. As time unfolds, you will see how every step taken in faith brings you closer to the wondrous destiny I have already formed for you. In this path of mental renewal, there is an ongoing invitation to see the world with fresh eyes. Let the notion of lack fade away, for by my side flows an endless current of creativity, answers, and miracles. Focus on the limitless possibilities available to us together, rather than on what appears impossible. When you encounter resistance or criticism from those who do not understand this transformation, hold even more tightly to the truth I am revealing. You were not formed to submit to fear, but to walk in power, love, and a clear mind. When these attributes converge, an extraordinary harmony arises, one you can reflect into the world around you. I see you as a shining beacon of hope for those still caught in the shadows of doubt. Each victory you claim will serve as proof that my vision for an abundant life is real and grounded in everlasting promises. As I draw to a close, allow me to emphasize that the opportunity to embrace this shift of mind is always open to you. Even if you have carried the weight of unbelief for many years, today you can set your spirit free from all restrictions. I revive, transform, and raise you to a state of unending progress. Listen to my voice and let it guide every decision, every thought, every desire. By doing so, you will discover true transformation occurs when fear yields to faith and doubt surrenders to confidence in me. My precious child, brighten someone's day. Share this hope with a heart that yearns for inspiration. Remember that even in small acts of giving, I multiply your blessings. Those who sow generously will reap generously. I notice every act of kindness that flows from your heart, and I see how it mirrors the trust you have in me. The essence of giving transcends material possessions and includes your willingness to share your inner light. Words of encouragement, the gift of listening, and enduring compassion. Offer your very best, even if it seems small in the eyes of the world, and you create a sacred space for divine grace to manifest in miraculous ways. I realize that sometimes fear tries to convince you that giving will deplete what you have, but I want to remind you that nothing is wasted when it is carried out in love, heeding my call. When you choose to give despite perceiving you have little, you call upon my presence to do what only I can, multiply those resources. Do not consider what you hold as insignificant. When I bless it and it comes from a pure heart, it has the power to spark wonders. Indeed, giving is not just about material resources. Often, I enhance your capacity to love, forgive, and value the smallest details of life. Through generosity, kindness grows within you, aligning you more closely with the heart I envision for you. Such benevolence nurtures not only the one who receives, but also the one who gives, fostering maturity and growth. The goal is not superficial gain, but the deep development of a noble character that reflects my light. Remember instances when your kindness restored hope in someone else. That sense of fulfillment you felt was not random. It was a clear indication of a higher purpose and your willingness to sow blessings. Your contributions, however modest, carry tremendous worth. I ensure that every gift expands in ways that exceed your imagination. The more you embrace your role as a channel of plenty, the more your heart breaks free from the chains of selfishness. Yes, I see when fear of scarcity tries to corner you, but genuine security comes not from storing up more than enough, but from knowing that I hold your destiny in my hands. If you trust in my abundant nature, there is no reason to cling to what was always meant to flow. Holding on too tightly may feel like self-preservation, yet it actually restricts the space in which my miracles can flourish. So take the first step, however small it may seem. By exercising faith, you discover that my abundance is inexhaustible, for I am the ever-flowing source. Focus on your own acts of giving, letting them shine. Each person has their own seeds to plant, and the true value of what is given is measured not by earthly standards, but by love and sincerity. By keeping your eyes on me, you liberate yourself from the comparisons that create envy or dissatisfaction. I observe every facet of your heart, and recognize your sincere offerings, even when the world does not. I rejoice with every choice you make to share, for it reflects your trust in my guidance and exemplifies the virtues I long to see in your life. Genuine generosity is not defined by grand gestures alone. It emerges in small, daily efforts that shape our lives. Simply acknowledging someone's pain, offering a kind word, or giving even a small portion to someone in need. These are all potent ways of planting hope. Never underestimate how powerful even the smallest kindness can be. For me, each act holds immeasurable significance when it is performed wholeheartedly and with pure intention. In return, I ensure each act brings surprising blessings for both you and those you help. At times, you may look around and not immediately see the harvest you desire. You might even question why some who act only for themselves appear to succeed. But remember, authentic prosperity stands upon a foundation that does not crumble under pressure. When you sow seeds of love and faith, they produce enduring results, whereas gains born of shallow desires often collapse at the slightest tremor. Beloved child, we welcome you lovingly. Continue on this path, and know I intend your work to yield lasting rewards. For this, it is essential to trust that I am with you each step of the way. When you feel tempted to retract your hand, remember that your trust rests not on immediate returns, but on the steadfast love of the one who governs all. As you persevere in your commitment to do good, I stand beside you, ensuring every need is met in perfect timing. True giving flows unrestricted, not bound by economic conditions or human limitations, but drawing from the endless supply found in me. I see every seed as a connection linking souls, transforming the world around you. Your generosity can touch countless lives, and each person you help can pass that grace onward, creating a chain of kindness that transcends borders. Your contribution may appear small, but I assure you it holds immeasurable power when blessed by my hand. Reflect on the miracle contained within each seed you sow in the fertile ground of goodwill. Though it seems tiny from a human perspective, I recognize its hidden power. As I watch your gracious heart, I pour out my favor upon your efforts and call on unseen forces to ensure an abundant harvest. When that harvest arrives, you will see how you were not simply sustained, but lifted higher. Each act of compassion you perform draws you deeper into the destiny I planned for you long ago. Always remember that true generosity extends beyond mere donations. It is realized through the transformation it ignites in you and in the world around you. As your heart adopts a giving spirit, you break free from the confines of self-serving motives and rise to a higher perspective of empathy for others. In turn, I strengthen your confidence, assuring you that whatever is done with love will return, in this life or in realms beyond your understanding. There are no losses in the seeds sown by my spirit, for they contain the essence of true abundance. Continue to trust, because every generous act you undertake is propelled by my power. Embrace it as a lifestyle, not just a fleeting gesture. With every quiet offering, you become a vessel of hope, provision, and mercy. In time, I will pour upon you the fullness of my grace, for there is no limit to my generosity. Those who give with open hearts will receive in equal measure. Follow my instruction and trust my leading, even when you cannot see the entire path. I am guiding every move you make. I want this truth to penetrate your soul. There will be times when the world around you seems intimidating, and fear tries to unsettle your peace. Yet be assured, I will always stand by you. Every directive I give is motivated by my love, for I know your future as intimately as I know your past and your present. I see the deepest places and reveal traps and distractions hidden from your view. When I lead you through demanding routes, it is not to burden you, but to refine your character and prepare you for even greater challenges ahead. My aim is not to weigh you down, but to help you discern my voice above the clamor of life. Remain attentive, and you will find that my direction always leads to life. Yes, it does require courage to walk the more challenging roads, but remember that following me brings transformation. Sometimes, you may feel that I ask too much because my guidance confronts your immediate desires or beliefs long held as truth. However, trust that what you see with your physical senses does not show the full scope of what I am doing. In close communion with me, you discover that my leading is not arbitrary. It is a refuge that shields you from unseen perils. If I urge you to wait, it is because I am working on a more excellent result for you. If I push you forward into the unknown, it is because I see the victory awaiting you. You do not need to understand every detail in order to obey. True trust is tested not on stable ground, but in those moments when you must leap in faith, confident that I will steady you if you stumble. While many fear failure, I promise that those who place their complete trust in me will never be truly defeated. Your doubts may be loud, but my steadfast devotion is louder, declaring that the path of obedience opens the door to growth and fulfillment. People may judge your steps as reckless or unwise, but remember, they only see what is visible, while I see the deeper reality. When your heart is fully devoted to me, the results will astonish you. Even if the path seems improbable at first, it can unlock incredible destinies aligned with my plan for you. When your heart falters, I do not scold you. Instead, I extend my hand to lift you up. My love remains constant, even when you grapple with uncertainty. I am patient as I guide you, helping you grow in your capacity to sense my intention. Seek my guidance with humility in every major decision. My precious child, brighten someone's day. Share this message with a heart that needs encouragement. I stand ready to guide you, to light your way, and to revive your soul. You might wonder why I do not always show you the final destination. The answer is simple. The journey is not just about arriving, but about the person you become along the way. When you recognize that you do not control every step, you learn to trust me more deeply, realizing that the outcome does not depend entirely on your own efforts. In this, your pride melts away, and your ability to discern my voice sharpens. As you move forward with unwavering faith, each act of obedience forms your character, and trust becomes the core of your convictions. Countless extraordinary opportunities lie just beyond the comfort zone you have grown used to. That is why I long for your spirit to remain bold, capable of reaching beyond the boundaries of the familiar. Choosing obedience lifts you to places beyond human comprehension, where the extraordinary becomes evident. I cherish each time you yield to my direction, even when logic shouts its objections. One yes can spark forward movement in places that have lain dormant, waiting for your courageous decision. It is natural to question whether you can keep following, yet I remind you that I have always intended to provide support. My essence sustains every breath you take. In your most vulnerable moments, I renew your strength. When uncertainty threatens to overwhelm you, I give you glimpses of the future to shield you from despair. Believe that you can flourish in obedience, for each step of faith draws you closer to a more profound communion with me. Following my command does not mean abandoning joy or color in your life. It means stepping into a freedom that outlasts fleeting satisfactions. It rescues you from the anxiety of misguided choices, because your heart resonates with mine in every circumstance. Even difficult situations carry meaning when you know all things are working together for a higher purpose. I invite you to a vibrant, dynamic life where faith energizes each step and my love dispels the weight of doubt. Remember that obedience matters not only in grand decisions, but also in the subtle details, how you respond to opportunities, how you treat others, and how you handle what I have entrusted to you. All these speak volumes about your trust in me. Be faithful with little, and I will entrust you with much. Though the journey may be slow, it is through this steady pace that you honor the lessons I impart. Therefore, steady your heart and remain immovable against distraction. Cherished one, let this message travel far. Share it with those who need hope. When the path seems to twist unexpectedly, cling to my guidance. I know every curve, incline, and hidden challenge, and I will reveal to you what you never thought possible. Each directive I give is a call to embrace true prosperity and deep peace. I want you to be fearless, for my light is always present to lead you forward, even when you cannot see the end. Attend to each detail with diligence, for listening and believing is like walking on solid ground. Each step enlarges your understanding of who I am. When you look back, you will realize that I never stumbled, and that each phase of your journey contributed to a perfect design, guiding you to live in harmony with my love. Celebrate the small resources you have, for wise stewardship leads to abundant blessings. Those who are trustworthy in lesser things will be faithful in greater matters as well. Everything you hold, material or spiritual, should be handled with utmost diligence. Small acts of faithfulness pave the way for grander responsibilities, revealing your readiness to receive even more abundance. Stewardship is reflected in your detailed planning, your ability to organize, and how you set priorities, right down to the smallest detail. Take heart if the results take time. I see every hidden act of service, and I will reward it. True abundance emerges from effectively managing even the smallest gifts and from maintaining a grateful spirit, eager to make a difference. If you stumble, correct your course with grace and continue onward. Each step taken in faith and good management is a critical milestone in preparing you for even larger blessings. Bear in mind that I assign responsibilities with purpose. All that I place in your hands is meant to enrich your life and those around you. Align your heart with these principles, and the promise will come to pass. Those who are faithful over little will also be faithful over much. I realize there are opposing forces that try to block your success, but I am your rock and your protector. Greater is the power in you than any force in the world. You do not walk alone in this conflict. My essence surrounds and empowers you. Even when it feels as though the world is set against you, do not dismiss the unseen powers that aim to derail your progress. Fear not, for the power within you exceeds all opposition. Every doubt can be undone by my word, the sword that dismantles strongholds of deception. When you look to me, you find unwavering strength and a shield from whispers of failure. The enemy may want to shake your faith, but remember, I am Lord of your journey, and everything is in my hands. Each prayer you lift is like a fortress around you, and victory is assured for those who trust in my love and might. Each day, you engage in deep battles of thought, choice, and emotion. Therefore, feed your mind with truth, faith, and gratitude. Refuse to harbor bitterness or envy, for they open doors to the adversary. Remember, your worth is not based on your mistakes, but on the magnitude of my sacrifice and the immensity of my grace. Even if you fall, return to me. There is no mistake beyond the reach of my mercy. Clothe yourself in the divine armor I have given you: unshakable truth, righteous purpose, steadfast faith, and constant prayer. You are equipped to conquer any trial you face. When fear tries to overpower you, recall that the one in you is mightier than anything external. Each victory fortifies your faith, shaping you into a beacon of my unwavering goodness. Walk ahead with confidence, knowing that no obstacle can seize the abundance I have promised you. Even in adversity, my peace and protection are around you. Every battle you win draws you closer to my heart, strengthening your resolve to seek a life of wholeness. Indeed, spiritual battles are real, but triumph is certain for those who submit to my will and trust my power. Endure, for the fruits of your labor may take time to flourish. My precious child, let the spark of hope spread. Share it with someone who needs a gentle lift. I am creating something magnificent, far beyond your highest dreams, even when you see no sign of progress. Each step you take is building inner strength. Endurance is my gift that fortifies your spirit and shapes your being. My plans soar above yours. Whenever the waiting feels endless, I am orchestrating details you have yet to comprehend, ensuring you can handle the blessings I will provide. Do not compare yourself to others, for each person has a unique purpose. Even if progress seems slow, I am arranging circumstances and people so that everything arrives at the right moment. Recall your past victories and trust that I will remain with you still. My work is not just about the final outcome. Every phase of the process contributes to your growth. The waiting is worth it. I am transforming your struggles into remarkable stories of triumph. Stand firm when all seems silent or doubtful. Believe that the result will exceed your hopes, showcasing the boundlessness of my love. Every moment of waiting is an essential part of the masterpiece I am crafting within you. The future I have prepared for you is vast, and I will honor your faith. Your journey has only begun, and I hold the pen that writes your victory. You possess potential that rises above worldly limits, and each challenge you defeat is woven into a greater design I am forming for your life. Do not allow hardships to deceive you or accept that defeat is inevitable. My vision for you is higher, even if answers need time to materialize. I labor continually on your behalf. The triumph I bring goes beyond material success. It refines your spirit and fortifies your inner self. Every act of belief, no matter how small, lays a foundation for a future overflowing with my goodness. If you stumble, remember that I excel in renewal, offering fresh starts. Let neither fear nor doubt settle in your heart. I will lead you into a life of peace and harmony. Rest assured that I will always be here, nurturing and illuminating every phase of your path. Fellow seekers of God's heart, are you prepared for a closer relationship with your Savior? Come join me and explore inspired teachings in a community of love. Let us walk together, discovering new depths of faith and enduring hope. Amen. Remember this, your story is far from over. I am the author of every beautiful chapter still to come, and the trials you face today are shaping you for the blessings I have prepared. As you walk forward in faith, trust that I am with you, guiding each step and crafting a future more extraordinary than you can imagine. But this is not goodbye. This is only the beginning. If this message touched your heart, let it be the start of something greater in your life. Subscribe to this channel so we can continue this journey together, uncovering the wisdom, hope, and strength you need to move forward. Don't stop here. There are more messages waiting for you, filled with guidance, encouragement, and divine truth. Leave a comment below with the word trust and share how this spoke to you. Let's turn your challenges into testimonies and setbacks into victories. Come back often. There's so much more I want to share with you. Until we meet again, remember, you are deeply loved and the best is yet to come. Stay encouraged, stay connected, and I'll see you soon. Amen.